confronted Magni Bronzebeard, Dryas' former slave master. After having met his older brother, Kabuto, and hearing a bit about the unfortunate events that transpired in his absence, you joined with Kabuto and the forces of the Jagged Claw that he had with him to liberate the remaining Dragonborn on the Bronzebeard plantation and to make Magni pay for his crimes against your people. It was a hard-fought battle. Some people, Gordon, came extremely close to an unfortunate early demise, but you won. Bronzebeard was killed. You found a young Dragonborn girl named Nanoka in the mines as you were kind of checking just to make sure everybody got out okay. Rejoined the rest of them back at the camp. Had some conversations. You spoke with your brother a little bit. Spoke with your father. It seemed he hadn't taken your leaving very well and seemed to blame you at least somewhat for the eventual death of your mother Fenvir as a result.
Wonder how he's going to take his leave again.
It's been nice seeing you. Goodbye.
Before you... Hear me out.
You eventually went off to bed. Gilvin and Goran and Ola took first watch, had some talks about potential next steps on your way to your primary goal destination of Numeria. And Ola eventually went off to bed. Goran did not. So he
Figured it out.
There's too many layers to your character.
Yeah, what's happened to the hat?
Huh?
She was able to remove the beard. So it's not as hot.
For the heat.
It worked better last
It did work a little better last time.
Okay.
So Goran is taking a level of exhaustion, having stayed up all night to work on some craft. We pick up as wakefulness slowly comes to you all. Having gotten back to the camp rather late at night, it is getting to be about midday by the point that you wake up, somewhere around noon. What would you like to do?
Food.
Sure. Yeah. All slowly gather. By the time you're up, there are already some of the Dragonborn in the camp stirring. Kabuto is awake already. There's a small fire going. No visible food at present, other than like you're aware that they have some rations. You guys have some rations. But yeah, you see Kabuto and a few of his men around the fire.
I go up to them. Brother, do you feel like catching some breakfast this morning?
I'm up for a hunt if you are.
Would any of you join us?
I will.
I know you're probably better hunters than us.
I will go.
Let us be off. So he takes the two of you. Anybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Those two are gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And you go to try to find some game. Roll survival checks.
13.
Nine.
Fucking 17.
That's wisdom.
Yeah. It's like plus 6. Holy shit.
There we go.
Hey. You're kind of Jewish.
You're definitely looking good.
So, you guys spend a little time a half hour, 35 minutes or so, kind of digging through underbrush, peeking around through the wooded areas. You eventually do come upon a trail via the tracks. Based on what you've seen before, you're thinking deer. So you kind of start to follow that. About 10, 15 minutes later, getting a picture in. As you're walking,
Yes.
Kabuto kind of, and he points forward, and you see off in the distance, about 80 to 90 feet away, through some brush, a deer. Seems to be a pretty large buck. He's kind of munching on grass. Kind of stands up, proud and tall, looking around a little bit. Just munches on some more grass.
I looked over. I kind of do hand signal type things. Yeah. Shot.
What's your range?
Stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
It's like 180 and
I can
320
only throw-
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's.
I think that's a longbow.
I was thinking about like
Oh, I thought it was a short
jumping
bow.
up something. Oh my gosh.
I think a short bow is like
Just attack
60
maybe.
or 80 or
Just
something.
Maybe it's 60 and then 180
It's 80
disadvantage.
and 320.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to move up a little bit to get it in range.
And then start a
Stealthy.
small force
Roll
fire.
stealth check.
Advantage. Good thing I got a natural. Oh my god, I rolled a 1 and a 2. It's alright, it's still plus 1 million. Yeah, at least it's not and it's 10. 12. No, 11. It's 11. So not great.
Oh, please. You said what?
11.
So, you
Can't believe I just rolled a 1 and a 2. This one's gone.
begin to approach. Pull out your bow, pull out an arrow. Step on a twig. It looks up, stares right at you, turns and it starts to run. You getting a shot off?
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more. Alright. I was just rolling all mine to see which one was rolling higher because I got rid of that one. That one's dead to me.
That one's dead.
Oh
to
my god! I'm done!
Oh my gosh, you turned into Will Wheaton.
Hey, what has happened? That's a different die.
Don't let him touch your dice.
In the
Yeah.
least stealthy, least capable with a bow display you've ever seen from Eldo.
You're not even exhausted.
You're a buddy.
He scares off the
Oh
deer
my
and whiffs big time.
How
Your
far
arrow
away is
sticking out of a tree.
Could he have also? It's at least within 80 feet.
Within 80 feet.
If you had been prepared and moved up with him, but
Well, I got things that are farther than 80 feet.
He came to hunt.
what do you got?
Come on.
He's moving.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah.
You're gonna start a forest fire.
I can put it up.
Okay. What's the range on fireball?
What the fuck?
All right. Mark off your spell.
Hopefully,
So this deer.
a couple other deers standing around the
Cooked already.
My
Don't have to do
goodness.
anything.
Yeah, this deer starts booking. A little hits the tree. As it's moving away, you kind of drop your bow. You're like, fuck. And then right over your shoulder, this little bead of glowing red energy strikes right next to the deer. And the morning forest is lit up
Might as well look for rabbits.
with a fireball. As the flames dissipate, you see the charred corpse on the ground.
There's meat in there
Sure,
somewhere.
there is.
I mean, you guys have been to a barbecue before.
I pick it up.
You walk out there. It's a little like hot to the touch, but give it a second, cools down enough. You get it on your shoulder. Feels substantial. He didn't like ruin it or anything.
I
Can't find anymore.
prestidigitation any foresty fire things to like snuff out things.
Yeah,
There's
there
little fires.
definitely there's like some branches
Yeah.
up here that are kind of caught from the updraft. Get those down.
Scared away all the other wildlife now.
Yeah,
Unless
absolutely.
you hit some by
Yeah,
accident.
True.
some chickens.
Yeah, so where's the squirrels?
There's gotta be like
And you can make a
two-
perception check.
2 rabbits at
This
least.
is a good area. Survival check.
Not enough.
19.
6 and change.
eerily quiet.
Well, of course, because they're dead.
With a low roar, it's not super loud, it's just loud.
What is?
Fireball
Oh.
blossoms with a
Fireball.
low roar into the explosion of flame. To me, it's more of a woof.
Yeah. Still terrifying and a lot of heat. I feel like the heat alone would
Is there
scare
any
a lot of
birds in
things
the
away.
sky? No.
Not anymore.
Now with that perception check.
Woodpecker.
In the retrospect, I had other options.
Kabuto walks up
I'm
behind
sure
you,
you
puts a hand on your shoulder. I like how you hunt.
Thank you. I do not enjoy missing.
I stealth away in shame.
Roll a stealth check.
You make your way back to the camp. Large buck over your shoulder, dry.
What was it? -4.
Stealth away in shame.
So sad.
Well, I mean, plus 9. Plus 9. It's still 17, right?
Sympathetic.
Still higher than your passive perception.
Fail.
Oh well. Yeah, return to the camp with the big buck. A couple of cheers from some of the men and other freed Dragonborn from the plantation who kind of all started to gather at the knowledge that you have gone out to find food. Orochimaru sees you, kind of gives you a little nod.
I guess it probably still needs cooked alone, right?
Probably. It has been seared. Now it needs to be nice.
Is there like any little wooden table kitchen looking area type? I mean,
Yeah.
No.
Is there a kitchen out here in the
Throw it on.
woods?
Throw it next to fire then.
Yeah.
Find someone.
Make
Kabuto pulls out a knife.
Yeah.
We can dress it.
I'll take my axe and make a thing over the fire so we can tie it up there.
The rack for a spit kind of thing or something. 2 sticks on
Okay.
each side. Some rope.
All right. So a couple of you set to the work of skinning and filleting, cutting off chunks to put on the spit for roasting, and given some time, you eventually have a meaty venison breakfast.
Fantastic.
Are the antlers kind of intact-ish?
I mean,
Yes, scorched, but yeah.
they're there.
They could be cleaned up. I'd take them.
Okay. Oops. How you just shoving them in
probably
your
gonna-
bag? They'll probably be sticking out. Big
Well, how big?
is the buck.
Oh, like a big ass.
Yeah, pretty solid
Never
antlers.
I'll let them have. I'll let them
Actually,
have.
I'm not going to take this.
Really do something. Big tool, whatever.
Sure. Carve it into shivs. Daggers.
It's like Kabuto, if I ever say that. We can make some shivs. Man, you've been free for a while now. You can call daggers.
I was in
It's all right.
prison my whole life.
Guess we can chat somewhere.
So as you're kind of finishing breakfast, your father, Balroth, kind of walks up
Did
behind
he
you.
partake in the breakfast?
Yeah, he ate.
Okay.
Everybody ate. Everybody's hungry.
Very. Wasted 3 little spells. Fuck here. Continue. Sorry.
Go, Rebels.
I mean, I was.
So as you're still kind of, sitting by the fire, he walks up behind you. You kind of look over your shoulder and see him. Would you walk with me?
Of course.
Get up and follow him. Kind of just starts to stroll a little away from the camp. Make me understand.
Understood why I left.
Why you left. Why this happened. What this God's plan could be that would allow that.
I think it is a broader picture than what we might have in mind. Yes, we will lose many that are close and dear to us, but for a greater cause, it's inevitable. But it is also worth it. There'll be many sacrifices. Now, why I left, I was forced out from Mag. There was no decision. He just said, leave. He didn't even let me say my piece with my own family. Do you think I chose that? As I said, he was in fear of what I might become. And he was rightful in those feelings.
As you're talking, you kind of see his, like, more, like, solid, not aggressive or abrasive, but confrontational, I guess would be the word, stance, kind of diminish, and his shoulders slump a little, and he, in that moment, goes from having that visage of your father, that powerful, and you feeling that kind of disappointment from him in that moment, to just looking like a sad, broken man. He's been through hell.
Fear not, Father. There will be brighter days ahead. Especially with Kabuto part of the Jagged Claw. And we have found refuge in Karak. We have found allies in Sartreuse. Things are coming together into a way that we can feasibly do this. We have very powerful allies with the same mindset as us about our race, about what happened to our race. And seeing us
He puts his hand on your chest.
who we once were.
Do what you need to do. I've seen enough.
Oh.
This new world that you want to make. It's a good thing.
It's not me who wants to make it. It's Bahamut who wants to make it that way for us.
Then good for Bahamut. Good for you. Good for our people, I hope. Just not sure there's a place for me in it now.
In Karak, there is a place for every dragon.
That's not what it means, son. I lost half of myself. I've seen enough death, enough pain. You fight. I know it's still in you. I don't think it's in me. And the first time that he's even touched you since seeing you, he pulls you in for an embrace. Gives you kind of a lingering hug. You feel his breathing is a little ragged. There's emotion in it. Kind of pushes you back and holds you by the shoulders for a second.
Do
was right. He kind of nods back and turns and starts to walk back towards the camp.
I think after that, I'm gonna go do like a prayer alone, just by myself.
Okay.
Nothing special. Self-reflection and all that. Morning, all that kind of stuff.
Anything the rest of you at the camp are doing while Dry is away?
Hanging out.
Tinkering with some shit.
Anything in particular?
Yeah. All those gifts are gone. I'm taking them back.
But she'd keep it.
Cave's not as cool.
I'm just kind of eating,
Just remove
smoking,
it.
and wait till I see Jiraiya again.
Okay. If there's nothing else, then a little time will pass. How long do you think you would spend away?
Oh. Half hour.
And after that time, you see Jiraiya approaching, returning to the camp.
I start to go up to him. Jiraiya,
Go.
I know this is a hard time of grief for you, and I myself have gone through a similar thing, although not apparent. I wanted to do something for you and your family. Then I hand him the necklace things I made. So they're just a stone claws with your mom's name written on them, and it's got like from the wing membrane. It's just got it kind of like wrapped around the top and tied to make sort of like a necklace thingy. There you go. Hold on. I made one for you and your brother and your father.
Thank you. This means a lot. They will cherish this and remember her every time they look up.
Did you tell him
It'd
what's
be
it?
good to carry
Oh,
her
wait.
around. The memory of her around with us. Catch up.
Bend down and
First.
Fire.
So do I see Kabuto?
Mhm.
Alright. Come with me. And we're gonna both go to Kabuto. And brother. Goron is one of my companions you've met earlier. There is something she made to honor father. He made to honor our mother. I present him with the two necklaces. And one is for you and one is for father.
Looks it over. This is good work.
Thank you.
Thank you. He puts it on. Slips it under his tunic. I appreciate that.
Sometimes a piece to carry with us can help them live on.
I have not owned many things in life, but it's a nice sentiment. Perhaps I'll start.
Well, brother, I think we're going to depart. We are headed to Demary. Don't know how we'll get there, but that's where we'll be in.
Where's Demaria?
Hey, a
West
little
of the east.
south
West.
and east, I think.
East.
East.
Towards ocean. Golf.
Demaria's at the bottom. It's like that
It's
little
down to the right.
So it's like Florida.
Yes, that's it is Florida.
We're going to Florida.
The southern part of the Cobalt Sea. Yes.
A little flourish.
That's funny.
As far as the east goes, as far as south goes, after you got as far as east goes. Yes.
Pretty good directions, to be honest.
I'll get you there.
Not getting lost.
I see, I think. Far, I take it.
Yes.
Well, whatever you seek there, good luck.
Thank you. It's good to see family. Even in these situations, circumstances.
Of course. Glad
Take
to know
care,
you're
brother.
doing well.
One more. Well, I guess let's go on to the rest of the party. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
I suppose.
Oh, no.
I know,
Sorry.
Olo, you said you wanted to stop home when we were talking last night on the way.
I do. They know possibly more about what's happened to me, what's changed me with this book, and if that spirit's to believe, they've also been somewhat lying to me my entire life.
At this point, have you told us where you're home?
I think you only told me last night.
Yeah, I think I told you.
Because you guys are in the group now.
It's south of here. There's a forest with Bramblevine. I'm not talking about this officially in the Dragonborn already.
No, I mean, you guys can be a little away.
We don't trust anybody.
Because he's a racist.
This whole time.
No. If you're around, it's fine.
By the way,
I'm
There's-
the dragon.
Separate.
John, forest would be a little bit of a misnomer. It is jungle.
Jump.
So you're alright.
There is a city within the jungle where my people live, but I'd ask that you never speak of it outside this group. We don't talk about it to outsiders.
They gonna let us in?
I don't know.
This is a
All
good
right.
group to be a part of.
They'll let us.
Need
They'll let us.
life insurance policies.
Maybe that's
We'll
what
get it.
we should do
I
to business.
did talk all of you about next to kin notes. They're very important. You never know when you might go down.
What do you work for? Gecko Insurance Company.
No, just to like
Write your next of kin. Send
This
them
is
to me.
where
I'll
my
mail
family
them
goes.
for you.
so we can send
Family
any
business.
contributions, if you will, to them. Like, obviously, we don't want to take all your gold or whatnot if you die.
If I die,
What?
take all my gold.
I was gonna say, if one of us dies,
Well, I mean,
Olo is
didn't
taking
mean
all
you
of our
specifically.
gold.
I think
but
it's
I
only
mean,
fair I take it since he took mine when I died. So.
Yes.
Ride it up.
Yeah.
If I, there's nothing I want to send.
You know how to get there from here?
From here, no. But
Once we get closer. Yeah. Check.
I'm sure we can get some directions once we hit a town.
well, if we have a
The
map,
hidden-
then it's
The hidden city.
Yeah.
we can't ask for directions.
By definition, I do not
No,
believe
I
that.
meant-
to the jungle.
Keep going south till it gets
I
hot.
mean, you got
We
the
have a
map.
map,
You know how to
yeah.
get to the Bramblevine, and you know that it's at the heart.
Yeah. I just know that the way I took out of there was not to where we are now.
Alright. Everyone said their goodbyes and packed up. Yes. Fuck yeah.
And we won't.
And you won't.
We never had any horses on this side of the water.
Nope, we're walking.
Fun. Damn.
Perhaps we could find some mountain goats.
Well, for
What do
you
you want to
and
do with
her,
them?
According
I'm really
to this
concerned
map,
now.
to the south of here is a town. They may have horses we could purchase. Or
Yes.
Right.
What's that
we're
there?
not.
If only
or mountains.
they made like magic things we could ride.
Carpets?
Call with a whim. Carpet, yes. I've heard of some.
Could all of us fit on a fucking car?
Pretty heavy.
It's a big
Probably
carpet
not.
is.
That'd be a big carpet.
Heavy too.
Magic rug.
Don't you have an elephant thing?
I do.
Let's all climb on our elephant.
I don't think it works for very long.
It's like 24 hours.
Until it
Is
gets
it 20
attacked.
Only you can know.
I'm looking.
That'd be awesome.
My elephant.
Especially through the jungle. Just breaking down all the trees.
Singing bare necessities.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can up to 24 hours, but it can only be used. It can't be used until. It can only be used once a week, basically.
Damn. Sucks that we used it on the boat when we came in.
What?
I'm kidding. We
Get
can
it.
use it.
Mm-hmm.
My point is, you should be able to use it.
I mean, I don't know exactly how fast an elephant is, but it could help us not have to walk for a while.
Yes.
Good exercise.
Walking versus riding, always right.
Could we all fit on it? How big is it?
The
We don't
fucking
know.
hell?
That's a no.
There are 6 of you.
We don't know. We've never
Just-
summoned it.
just
Because we
like-
had giant
Just like
elephants.
build
There's
one of those
there's
things
like
you put on top, and we all
three.
can
we have-
like,
There's
You
4
see
adults,
those,
2
right?
children.
Right.
We have roared.
Adults, two
We
children.
have like we have a tarp or something. We could tie it to him and then just drag like the 3 of us.
oh, no, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true. Well,
It's magic. They don't eat.
That's what you
They
think.
don't
We
put.
might even be able
Magic
to purchase
food.
a cart in the next
Magic food.
town.
Disappears in 24 hours when the elephant does.
oh my
I got spells for it.
god.
Well, at least for now, it looks like we're walking.
And we
Indeed.
won't.
I mean, you can ride your elephant.
All right, so
We will.
you head south.
Well, maybe the elephant.
Got about a half day out of this first one, given that you woke up pretty late. Eventually make camp. I assume doming it up.
Oh, yes.
Any watches?
Not me.
I'll watch.
Going straight to bed.
Love it.
I'll also take a watch then. Yeah, I got through.
All right. And that goes to that issue. Next day.
Yay, my exhaustion's done.
You in that first day of travel, you eventually go and rejoin the road that you had been following south to get to Brownsbeard Plantation, where you bumped into Capito in the first place. So now this your second day, you are still following the road. It's a beautiful sunny day, blue skies, sparse clouds lazily floating through the atmosphere. And you eventually come to a place where the road arches as a stone bridge over a river flowing from a very nearby waterfall, which is pouring down from the stony crags at the base of the mountain range to your right.
How many peaks?
Men.
Many?
It's a mountain range, dog.
Is there like a stream that flows by it?
So there's a waterfall that
You did
and
say one.
river goes through the road,
Listen,
so there's a
I
bridge
already
that
talked
goes
to you
over
about
the
my
river.
baby brain right now, okay? So leave me alone.
That's fine. I'm
Goldfish
re-explaining.
Appreciate you.
Just ahead of the bridge, on the side that you guys are approaching from, is a small herd of sheep that are milling about,
Oh,
chewing on grass,
fireball.
bleating at each other.
Just like-
Don't you throw me the good time.
We need more food.
Do we?
How are we looking on rations?
I don't think we have any.
Let me
Did we
pull
give
up.
them all? Did we give them all the slaves?
A lot
Oh,
of them.
not all of them. I think we still have around maybe
I didn't think we ate all of our personal rations.
10
We
days
had-
worth.
No,
or
we don't have.
something?
Yeah, we still have our personal rations. So.
We had like 4 days.
30 days.
We have 30 days left.
Yes.
30 days for 6 people, or 30
So-
days for 1 person?
Or actually, yesterday, 29 days now. So I'm assuming we ate.
29 days for 6 people, or 29 days for 1 person?
No, 29 days for 6 people. We bought 8 rations.
Bagel. In this food storage.
So the sheep are kind of like blocking up the front of the bridge. However you want to approach them.
Thaumaturgy.
Fucking move!
It is Bahamut's will that you fucking.
Part the sheep, see?
Give me a few minutes with them. Let me sit down for a second.
Are you going to speak to the
His
sheep?
face.
I am going to speak to the sheep.
Instantly was like, Maybe we go one of two ways.
All right, Gordon, what do you do?
I mean, we can either move them along or...
Do it.
So I'm gonna use my speak with animals as a ritual spell since I'm taking some time to do it. So I think it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Sure. So, are you like sitting down at a little bit of a distance to the sheep and casting your ritual, and then you're going to do it?
Mhm.
Okay.
While he's doing that,
Yeah.
I'm going to summon my hellhound and put it right in the middle and hope that it scares the sheep away.
Your hellhound has to have a target that it will
Then
attack immediately.
one of the sheeps. One of the sheeps.
Okay.
And
Damn.
yep,
You're gonna kill the sheep?
just one. And then we can take it for food. You're welcome.
I don't see this happening because I'm doing my ritual, so...
Anything about history, it's that no one owns
So-
these sheep.
Yeah.
So Gordon
Usually just
sits
flop.
and begins to prepare his ritual. Regina steps up behind him. Yeah. Traces a few sigils in the air, and directly in the center of this herd spawns a shadowy, flaming hound of ill omen that immediately lashes out and just wrecks one of these sheep and then disappears. So the sheep goes down a horrible like. So you see it's.
Oh god.
Oh my god! You see its wool like jiggle and blow in the breeze. And as that happens, looking at the bridge, you see a hand. And crawling out on top of it, a pretty large, one-eyed humanoid creature.
Regina!
Saved you. You're welcome.
So you don't speak giant? You speak giant, don't you?
Wait, yeah, I do. I sure do.
Okay, he pulls himself up onto the bridge, and you see a couple of small quadrupedal creatures that look like they have like orangey brown, kind of chitinous, like buggy looking like armor on them. Some crazy weird antenna things and a little spiky tail covered in the same material kind of crawl out from the sides under the bridge on either side of the herd. And in giant side, you're the only one that understands, nobody else. Why hurt sheep?
Sorry! We needed to get across and they wouldn't move. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were down there. I would have asked if we could have crossed if I would have known you were there.
You can speak to that thing.
You can't.
I
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you apologize to him at least?
Is it mad?
You kill sheep. I kill you.
No. It's just one. It was just one. You can have it.
Then one you.
No.
Choose.
No. Can't do that either.
Survivor.
What? Regina, why is he pointing to us?
Just a little upset. Just a little.
What does he want?
Wants to kill one of us.
I wonder who that should be.
He starts to walk forward. The sheep kind of make a little
Ready
path
my
as he
weapon.
steps through. He gets to the front of him, and the two chitinous buggy creatures kind of come up next to him. They're kind of.
To be honest, it was my dog that did it. I didn't do it. My dog did.
I'm pointing.
I don't know where my dog went. It's a crazy creature. I'm very, very sorry. We were just trying to get across. My dog saw it and attacked. I'm very, very sorry.
Roll persuasion check.
Okay, hold on.
I foresee violence.
20.
Well,
Yeah.
He looks around at the six of you.
I look very apologetic.
With your big axe.
Nosy dog.
I just told you I don't know where it went. It just ran, and I don't
There's
know where
one
it's
eye.
at now.
Looks off into the distance.
So what's the move here, Spooky? He probably can't understand.
Okay, you sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Why me no kill?
Well, mine was an accident. Yours would be on purpose.
It's a one eye squints.
We're waging a lot of trust.
And it wasn't me. I said it was my dog, and I can't control it sometimes. You know how creatures are. They just go do their own things sometimes, and I don't.
Me control sheep.
Sheep are different than dogs.
Me control bug monster.
And
He's Russian now.
you are a much better owner than I am. Clearly, I should not have a dog.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
This is a long conversation.
Oh, 18.
Me better than you.
Very much so. Yes. Can my friends and I cross? We did not mean to disturb you.
How big is this river? Like this bridge thing? It's like
Pretty sizable.
okay. Then it was like Robin and Ben ties were like the West Bank, the East Bank. Just jump across.
It's hard to tell. You can't really tell like from where you are how deep the river is. It is flowing at a pretty good clip given the waterfall right now. We're not sure if you can sort it or not, but the bridge is like
I get it.
25, 30 feet across.
Continue. Sorry.
You pay for sheep.
How much? Do you even
You kinda-
sell your sheep?
Pay for sheep with one sheep.
What?
You want another sheep? Well, we'd have to cross to go to a town to get you a sheep.
It's one eye squints again.
We're just looking
That
back before.
That could
What is he saying?
that could take days. He wants a sheep. It could take days.
He wants.
Can you make a sheep?
I think I could probably provide him a sheep.
You can make a sheep.
No, that's the magic of me.
If no sheep, what else offer?
I want to look around.
Can-
Is there any toads, turtles, small
Perception
insect
check.
bugs?
Giants.
Turn him into a sheep.
That's what I'm saying.
I rolled
He
a 4,
wants
so
one
I'm
more
not very
sheep, right?
perceptive.
What'd you roll?
A 4.
4?
So,
Nothing in particular catching your eye.
okay.
That'd be so fun.
Just make him look away for a moment. Distract him.
Make offer or rust monster bite.
Oh no! Don't do that. Can we, you and I, just step to the side and chat for a few moments?
Why?
Well, because I just, my friends are getting a little scared about
Perhaps-
our conversation.
Perhaps we could think about what might be in a bag of holding.
Something shiny.
Better, yeah, I guess a couple things.
But do you like shiny things?
Or we have a wolf pelt,
Wolf pelt, maybe,
or
It's hard to
to
negotiate.
keep you warm.
Is this-
Yeah, I was
Is this
wondering.
the Jewish thing going on?
I can't give you a sheep right now, and I'd have to go to a market, and that takes days to get to a market, and you want a sheep now.
fancy drinking glasses.
Why don't you start pulling things out and putting them down and see if he likes it?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Just take it
So
like
I'm gonna
those,
take
like,
out the decanter and the 4 crystal glasses.
This looks nice.
He crouches down close to the ground, well, as close as he with his large size can get, and he picks up one of the glasses.
I like it. It's too small.
Tiny.
It's too small.
Okay.
Too small. What? Well, we might have something else.
I'm gonna take out. We'll put those back. Take out the wolf pelt. It's really
Oh.
nice wolf pelt.
Here's a wolf pelt.
It was from one of those really, really large wolves, I think.
This is him.
Oh, yeah, like here.
A wolf pelt? Is it a standard wolf pelt?
No, it was like those big ones that we
Direwolf?
killed.
Direwolf?
Yeah, direwolf.
With the other giant thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
Shut up.
That's what the giant says.
Well, what do you think of that? That's nice. Very rare.
Smelly.
Well, yeah, it's been in our bag for
Kind
a
of flips it
while.
around and puts it on him. On his back.
Can I use piss to tan things?
Warm.
Very warm. Yeah.
Soft.
Way better than a sheep. You wouldn't wear one of your sheep. That would
He
be
puts it over to the side.
More.
more.
I look at Olo at this point. Give him a little sundial tap.
We can offer one more thing, and then we have to be on our way, and then we won't have to worry about this anymore.
What more?
What more?
We have blue oyster shells or pearls.
No.
I like those.
Yeah.
We have some pots and pans.
That's
We
great.
have
You should just wander.
The chimera wing membrane, whatever's left. I think there's,
It's probably gross as shit by now.
but we canned it.
See if you want some too.
Okay, I'll get that out. The membrane, the tanned membrane,
Of what?
chimera. It was properly tanned.
Oh, another rare creature that we saved a group of villagers. What do you think about this?
Is there any vegetation around, or
He
We
takes
have-
it from you.
19 potion bottles that are unlabeled.
Not much.
Oh my
Give them
god.
all.
Drink these assholes.
Not on the bank that you're on.
Perfect.
Knowing our luck would be like, enlarge.
That's what I was
strength.
thinking,
It's
yeah.
like, oh god, no.
He takes it from you. It's just a membrane, you said?
It's 10 square feet of chimera membrane.
This big leather thing. He can make a loincloth.
That is
I
tanned.
just want to walk over
A new
to Falva
outfit.
and whisper, "Why don't you make one of his bugs a sheep?"
That's what I was going to think. I was going to tell Regina to ask him what he likes better. Rust things or sheep.
What things?
What do you
The bug.
Do you prefer your sheep over your bugs, or do you like your bugs more than your sheep? I know, hard question.
roar?
Roar?
What?
I think it's a
I can't speak your language.
Do you like your sheep more than your bugs?
Both.
You like both.
Interesting. He likes both. Okay.
Do you guys want to perform
violence soon?
I
I want you to turn
okay.
him into a
So
sheep.
tell him that you can use that to
Or that.
make a big water skin, or
And we can
make a
produce
pouch of some sort so he can
Oh,
carry
Okay, well, we can
things.
just-
That thing we just
Throw him off
gave
the
you,
bridge.
you can make into a pouch for your hip to carry more things,
Or a water skin.
or a water skin.
Make a persuasion check.
Shit.
I like some
Am I?
more.
Because am I helping her?
Wand of butterflies.
At advantage.
And I'm
Butterflies.
fucking just hauling
Okay.
ass across the bridge.
21.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow across the bridge.
You're wonder butterfliesing him?
He only has one eye, so that should work really good.
Twice as good.
Roll
So-
initiative.
Give me a
We were almost.
just for my brain. Bridge. How tall is it? Or how high up over the water? Over the bridge? You know, that kind of stuff.
Probably like
Are we on
10,
top?
15.
Like, is the waterfall coming down, or are we like on the top part of it? And it's going down.
the waterfall is next. Like, on. Hold on.
I'm just trying to figure out if we're at the bottom or the top.
You're at the bottom.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get advantage on initiative. Did you roll good on persuasion?
Yeah, I got 21 on my persuasion.
It doesn't really matter at this point.
Fuck. See. The moral of the story.
You got some charisma, huh?
Sometimes
Patience.
the
That's your
enemy is
Oh,
too
that's your
dumb
thing.
to
First one.
barter with.
This is a good
Just
roll.
going.
Was it gonna work?
Probably.
Damn it!
It's okay. We're about to make decisions.
I tried.
It took too long.
Try.
Death is quicker.
I should just run from it.
All right, holy man.
Doesn't mean you have to fight anybody.
Yeah, we can just run.
You're adults.
Well, this water sound.
Oh,
like, is my
yeah. I was like, "What happened to the speaker?" And then I realized it's the waterfall. That's awesome.
Have fun.
Which side are we on? This side or that side?
Oh, that's like a little bit.
It is.
Little tiny spurs.
Is that the side we're on?
I don't know. I'm putting us over there for now.
You're on the side Thal is on.
The other side. we returning
I
tomorrow?
could have.
It's a breach.
You're going to be
Virginia,
farther
Virginia.
away than that.
Strap, put yourself over there.
Put your shelf over there.
I'm guessing she would have been. And I would have been
Yeah.
right by her since I was
Yeah.
helping her.
See?
I could have just asked her sheep to move. Maybe we would have been okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's right in front of us. I didn't know that.
But we
Guess he
were
was
talking
checking
to him.
out the stuff that they were getting.
With the bugs.
She was
What a nasty little
persuading.
Hardcore, I might add. Which I'm very surprised that it worked. With these type of
What's
situations.
gonna work?
Rather be quiet. I'm in the shadows.
It's kind of on brand for you.
Oh, there's a bird that flies.
Fancy.
There's 3 birds that fly. Oh, and now there's no.
What's it? What's that mean to do?
Oh, portal's opening.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It's where the hellhound came
Whoops.
from.
He's pretty close. Those rusty little bastards. I want your parts.
Should have offered him your dog.
I know she can do it.
Your dog.
Does the dog disappear? Or was the dog?
When it
It disappears when its target dies.
I can do it one more time today.
do to me. Rust monster son. Have fun. Acidy bastards.
Asshole bastards.
Acidy. But still, I like
Okay.
it.
20 plus.
23.
22.
Do I need a roll?
Yep.
Shit. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Higher than 20, no? 20 to 15?
16.
Uh, 15 and 10?
13.
10.
10 to 5?
6.
Now,
Anybody missing? Is that it?
are the sheep still in all the way, or did they run away when that would have hit?
They are behind him. So.
John's gonna be like freaking loud and just jumping on top of the sheep.
Shapes. Look at that. Whoa. It's pretty accurate representation of block assholes.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's right. He's a cheap. Well, I mean,
Wait, she
aren't they? Oh.
residential.
Can't make one a one.
Just fireball them all.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about doing something similar.
I don't know what.
New
Fuck your
spell!
fireball. Like, you know what, dickhead? How about no sheep?
Pull
What
it on
happens?
our way, man.
Look at all these rare creatures we've killed off you pieces of. Really? You're stupid.
Alright, so Thal. Wand of butterflies, which gives some disadvantage on attacks for a round, correct?
Yep.
So, Dina, as you're speaking to this Cyclops, working him over, all of a sudden, from over your shoulder comes a whoosh of butterflies in a cloud at the Cyclops' face as he's kind of hunched over, crouching, fucking with the wing membrane. He kind of and Saul starts booking. Where are you running to, sir?
I will use my bonus action, drink my potion of speed, use my speed up by 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right there.
Okay. Given your move was very much out of nowhere, go again. You're at the top of the round.
Hell yeah.
You got a little surprise.
Is it? I gotta go around the sheet.
Are they difficult terrain? Or?
Yeah, it would be tough to move through them, but you can. Difficult
I'll
terrain is
go
probably accurate.
around here and then just kind of climb up. So it's 2, 3, 4. How high is the bridge?
You can probably climb the little wall there without too much difficulty.
7, 8.
Is 8 your max movement?
Yeah.
I'll come back just 1. Sacrifice a little bit climbing the wall there.
Okay. Well, I'm not attacking because I'm a good person, so I'll dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's me.
Okay. Phil.
I will be pleasantly surprised by what's going on. But now, what to do? Shit. Judgment call. We're probably gonna kill this guy. That's just how these things go. Dissonant whispers on the big jackass. Wisdom save first. 15.
Run over his sheep.
That's what I was thinking.
Stop.
I can't imagine. Definitely not.
I was hoping he wouldn't be very wise. He's already proved it.
Yes, I am also hoping.
666.
Nice.
18.
Dang.
And he has to run away from me.
Pretty metal.
Thank you.
Through his sheep.
Onto the bridge. Sorry,
Choose
Saul.
Saul.
The butterflies follow him.
Oh,
It's fine.
right.
He can't see shit.
We don't know how
Flare up.
fast
He's
you
just
move.
gonna
You guys
trample his sheep. That'd be. Please have.
Hope he falls on him.
I mean, he's just like,
Nope, he's gonna do it.
Is he
There's
killing
nothing
them?
else he would be able to do. He's just
About as far as you can get. Forcing movement through his sheep.
Does he
Yeah, big
smush
ass
a
feet.
couple? Does he smush them?
His movement's not really that high.
Does he kick a couple?
I
Details,
mean,
man.
a little.
They're
Kind of,
details.
more like shoving. He kind of.
He's got to whisper that.
Why, butterfly?
Snow whisper sets, and he's kind of like wading through deep snow, like shoving them out of the way with his shins.
So, I'm way in the back, right?
yeah.
That sounds good to me. I'll move up maybe 10 feet. Just stay in range of fun stuff.
So as he's doing that, the creatures at his sides
Right, of course.
see the attack begin, see him screaming out, and are going to launch the offensive.
Sure.
Bunch
So,
of dick bags.
bunch of dick bags.
What, us or them?
Yes. Everybody.
We're all a bag of dicks.
Okay. Cool. This first one is going to run up to Gildan.
Mm-hmm.
Gildan, what kind of armor are you wearing? You're not wearing armor.
Nope.
Because you're, sick.
It's a go run.
Go on.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, you forgot she was a barber?
You wearing anything that's metal at all?
Well, wait. Is the that one thing you gave me?
Oh, the buckler carries.
Yeah, the
or whatever.
buckler thing.
What?
Or the
It's that little shield, so she can two-hand.
Well, and I also had that spiky thing. Hold on. Let me look. Da.
Oh, the barb. The Barb of Rage.
Non-magical.
Magic. Yeah, magic stuff is.
It's
immune
non-magical?
to getting
Has to be not.
Do you have anything metal on you that's non-magical?
I don't think so.
Thank you.
If it's not magical, magical stuff.
Then gonna bite.
So if you're
19 to hit.
metal armor,
Yes.
Uh, 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the other one is gonna run up on. Someone. Oh.
He's like, I don't want to run up on Drab because he also doesn't have any armor.
Is your armor standard leather?
Studded leather.
Stud leather. Perfect. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Evasion.
That was aggressive.
I'm not sure it matters in this case.
Oh, please. 20.
Well, geez. Okay. Nothing happens. Its antenna coming at you, and you kind of sidestep them, not really knowing what kind of pain that might bring. That brings us to Goran.
Run.
I am gonna go into rage, because why not? And I'm gonna rage run!
Rage run.
Yeah. We're running, aren't we?
Sure.
I'm guessing I don't know myself, I'll run away. So we go. 7. And
you take Zyrtec. Zyrtec over there.
Yeah, it just doesn't really do that much. Cats, man.
Double
it's
mutt.
bad. It's bad
Yeah.
stuff.
They're assholes.
You can take
for
an
not
attack
taking
of
your
opportunity as you move
Yeah.
away from him
mm-hmm.
for a miss.
For a miss.
I'm gonna guess I'll just double dash.
Okay. Hello.
So we're not killing these things.
I don't know. Nobody's communicating.
I know.
I just thought I'll roll
Well,
book it, and I thought we were booking
you
it.
just gotta
So.
do whatever you want to do. Other
Yeah,
people
right.
might kill him, you might not kill him. You know, doesn't matter.
Alright. I mean, I guess you two both ran. I was running when he did the butterfly, so I guess I'm going to disengage with my bonus action. And then dash with my actions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Direct. He just smites it.
Squash the block.
I'm gonna cast command on the big guy.
Okay.
And have him lay down.
So save on that?
I think it's like 15 or 16.
Wisdom.
Yeah, 15.
Wisdom.
You cast command.
Is
Bonus
it-
action movement?
You don't know until this turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. That's it.
All right. It is now his turn. So what did you say to him? Lay down.
Oh,
It's a one-word command. Prone.
growl.
Growl.
Okay, growl.
So you get up, cast your spell, your holy symbol around your neck glowing briefly at the casting, and you step into his range, getting ready to kind of move past. watching to see what he does. He goes down on his knees and then lies down on the ground and goes,
Use it for a bit.
No, if you want to hit him, you
Regina.
I'm going to say I tried working with you, and then dimension door to the other side of the.
There you go.
500.
Yeah,
Thanks for the
how
ride.
far do you want to go?
Like over here. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, you
Pick
could have
A-space,
ran
there
to
you
him
go.
and then both dimensions, right? Oh.
All right, bonus
Might actually
action.
grab
All right, top of the round, fall.
I'll make my own path.
You want to have a
Wait,
dimension
what are you
door?
gonna?
Violence. That's always my answer.
That's probably it.
Just stop running, you just walk.
Very steady, John. Just like, nope, nope.
Power walking.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just left him with the bugs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave until he's made it across.
You ain't got no teleportation shit.
Negative.
You got stubby legs too.
I do.
Can you polymorph yourself? Bird?
Hey, that's a fun idea. Let's burn all our 4th level spells.
On running away from the fight.
Right. Well,
I'm sure you
ours had more fun with it.
I think you could turn into like a rhino or something, so you'd have some HP, do some damage, and just plow through the sheep.
Oh, we could do better than that.
Oh god.
I said both the right sheet here.
Just changing into boss.
A young copper dragon.
The old DM head tilt.
I know. I'm like, can you?
He's looking down.
You can judge by the degree if he's gonna.
Is it a
agree
beast or a
disagree.
monster?
Hold on a second.
Well, let's make it a green dragon because I've actually for sure seen them, if that matters.
It does matter.
And a blue, we'll see a blue one, right?
Does it say
When
in
was the
polymorph that you have to have seen
No,
it?
when we were
I
traveling.
don't think so, but
I mean, it doesn't.
Makes sense.
That's like a
Or
logical.
was that green? I thought it was blue. Yeah, it's blue.
Makes sense.
The green one was from the sky that came down.
But he knows
Was
what
it green?
Copper looks
I'm
like.
sure.
No, I know.
I thought it was
Dragon
blue.
looks like.
I'm pretty sure it's green.
It's his interpretation.
This doesn't have. We
Oh,
thought it was
yeah.
acid and it
Here,
was poison smoke or
that-
something like that.
I don't think you can do that with the challenge rating.
Right. It was
8.
green.
it says equal to your level of the challenge rating.
You're not level 8.
Level 7.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Well, then, press. Not for anything else.
Yeah, you haven't seen him, dog.
Palette swap.
It's more than a palette swap. It's
Fine.
That's good. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I will fireball.
and all the sheep will die.
Decision.
all right. Let's get out those spell effects.
Who is it?
It's gonna hit.
Just about everybody, depending on where he puts it.
Yeah,
I'm okay if he hits me.
that's what I'm doing. I'm definitely hitting you. Not because it's you.
I'm incinerating on
You
you.
just happen to be there.
I
You're
got my
lying
range going,
for.
so I'm good.
Hey,
It's actually. It's
I
gonna be
never
over
just.
here.
Oh, Jesus. That's a fireball?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So
All the
Nice.
bugs, all the guy, all the me. All
we're
the
at about half the sheep,
Okay.
all the people.
I like
all
it.
the
When in doubt,
what's the dex
fireball.
save?
dex save 15. That's a win.
Well, he can't make a save for that. Right? He's not. How's he about to
Or at least
step out on
disadvantage
a
on it.
fireball?
That's
One
dex.
rust monster succeeds.
Roll away.
2 damage.
You might roll afterwards.
Roll the damage.
Oh, that's true.
Stop, drop, roll.
Me and Gilvern are just going to be running and seeing explosion fiery sheep flying past us.
Yeah. Matt.
Floating down there.
I mean, if we killed him, though, we could just take his sheep and sell them.
26.
We're gonna become herders.
Sheep herders.
26.
Yeah.
Heroes. We're the good guys.
Goodbye, nice wolf pelt and
Okay.
membrane.
The
true.
second fireball
It's gone.
that you've seen in recent time from Fel for
How much did it?
overkill type purpose. You see about half of the herd of sheep just go up in flames as their wool catches. It's like a flash fire inferno where the sheep are chilling over there. I'll even fuck it. At that, given that he was among them, he'll take an extra bit of damage from the wool burn.
Hell yeah.
Would it burn?
Burn.
The two quadrupedal creatures are looking very damaged. They're kind of skittering and unsteady back and forth. Anything else? Oh.
I'm going to back up my 25 feet
Run
and
away.
prepare for the onslaught.
Okay. Brings us to you can remove the
how much
fireball
damage
save.
was that? 26, so 13.
Holy
Oh,
fuck,
yeah.
bird was a spider.
Did you roll a save?
Did you roll a dex save?
Oh, I did.
If you save
I got
it, then half
advantage.
of that, half of that.
Or no, I have resist.
Still
Oh,
rolling,
you're
so
fire
half
resistant and
Gotcha.
still important.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, well, 15 turbo.
What would you like?
Okay, they're both gonna run up on Tarai.
Oh, good. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'll be coming back now that I know
No.
we're fighting.
17 hit.
Yes.
Oh,
But I'll just shoot.
son of a bitch.
I'll save you to roll.
Yeah.
I'll save you the roll. Don't even.
Okay, Goran.
Alright, seeing that we're fighting, because I might as well come back.
Remember the difficult terrain through the chute.
Yeah, over the burnt corpses and. I used to have a list there. Monsters by child.
What's happening?
Okay. My like, because he's kind of like laying down, so I don't know what's by us.
I
Is
think
he
you
like
have to
20
move
feet
forward
away?
one more. He'd be 10 feet from you now.
I could stand him
He's
up
10
like
feet.
He was right there.
Okay.
Or was he right there? He's right there, right?
I go back into a rage. 'Cause obviously I lost that
Okay.
one. And then, stabby step.
Roll it up.
He is still prone, though, right?
Yes, he is. So at advantage.
And I'm gonna recklessly attack.
He's already
You have advantage anyway.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then I won't recklessly attack. Something. 6, I think. Where is my soul shard? Yes. 6. So 15 to hit.
That'll do.
And that one's a 2d6. It's 5 and 5, so 10 damage. For the first hit.
Okay.
And the second hit. That is 16 to hit.
That'll do.
It's 9 and 5, so 14 for the second hit.
Very good.
And I'm done.
All right. Roll up.
Alright, seeing this happen, and I'm gonna turn back and go help. If I can flank. And as my bonus action, I've seen Regina do this a couple times. I'm going to cast my Shadow Blade. And then it's my action since that.
How dare he?
His signature move.
And then I'm going to use Booming Blade since it's a cantrip to attack.
Next thing we know, it's going to be casting Fireball.
I may as well just
That's
be on my own.
cock. Yeah, just barely.
But he can't
I
dimension
wish
the
it
door,
wasn't.
so-
But it's just, yeah, see, that goes flat. They're all the same thing! But I get advantage.
It was meant to be.
Okay. So it was 17 plus 5, so 22 to hit the boogie.
The bug.
And I get a sneak attack, yeah?
Whoa.
Good lord.
He's dead.
Splat.
I just want to know how much damage I did. 10, 20, 7, 8, 9. It was 33 damage.
Good fucking god. So, you guys are kind of starting to run. Although you look over your shoulder, you see boom, fireball. You see Goran run back, take some swipes at the currently prone cyclops. You say, okay. Run back to help Dry, who's being harried on all sides. You think about having seen Regina do this before. You tap into that new force that you felt within you, and with a shaky hand kind of apparate this shadowy dagger, and it feels solid in your hands as it comes together. Okay, you cast Booming Blade on it, stab it into the bug, and as it sinks in, there's a brief pause of silence, and then as there's a like a small concussive blast within its chitinous shell, you see cracks form along the outsides of it, and it falls to the ground, defeated. Is that your turn, sir?
That is my turn.
Jiraiya.
Indie face. Use my bonus action to light the chain on fire. Turn around and smack bug.
Smack bug. You're in between two spaces also there, Bulge. Thank you. Yeah.
Like 9. 11.
Not gonna do it. As you kind of whip your chain, it just skitters off its outer shell. All right. Brings us to the Cyclops, who's going to start getting up, kind of. And he pulls.
Oh, like I rolled 6
Big ass sword.
plus 5.
He pulls a large, great club off his back. Big old rock tied to the end of a long branch.
Glad Regina is very far away right now.
Yeah.
Bring back too many memories.
He looks at the decimated half of a herd behind him. Whoa! And he's going to just lay into you. So, Jirai, you're going to take a hit.
Chop him with an axe or a sword.
26 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did it.
Should roll. 12 bludgeoning damage. And a 16 to hit Gilvin.
Who's Gilvin?
Goran?
He's too far away.
16.
Just 17 bludgeoning damage because you are raging, halved to 9. As he back and forth brings down his club. That brings us to Regina. Kind of squinting across the way. You see Olo with his dagger. It looks a little different than the ones you've normally seen, but at your distance, it's a little hard to tell. But you swear, you see like little familiar kind of wispy bits of dark energy coming off of his form.
I'm going to do firebolt on him so far away. Let's see.
17.
Ooh,
Plus
23.
Go ahead. This is the cyclops?
Yeah. So is freaking told you. 17.
Damage. Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
We did try to pay him off.
We tried.
It hits true. You see it take off a little chunk. He goes, "Oh, why?"
You're the only one that can understand him, too.
Yeah, we just hear him yelling.
Yeah, we have no idea why he's
Everybody
screaming.
probably just thinks he's like angry, but you hear like sadness.
All these guys.
In his
We
voice.
tried. Also sadness
being
from
too-
my voice.
He's being too greedy.
Yeah.
He had to die.
he wanted a wolf pelt and a membrane. How dare he?
Oh, I thought we already gave him
We were
both.
about to give him the
Yeah.
membrane,
She was in the middle of persuading.
and it was gonna work.
Balls and
Yep, that's how it works.
Top of the round, Paul.
I'm gonna turn and face Regina and start talking about communication. That's that.
Communicate.
Okay, Phelps. I think we need, after this, like she's peppering him. I'm just like, I think, and then fuck it, I'll move like that. And then just while like still looking and being like, okay, well, I think just later we'll just sit down, we'll figure this out, and I'll do a fireball.
You're just like,
22.
Against the cyclops?
Yes.
Yeah.
oh, dude, to his face.
Oh shit, 18, 22 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
It's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, he's like looking over at Regina, going, "Why?" And then he gets pelted in the face with another firebolt from Thalos. He's like, "I really think we should talk about this later." He's like, "What?"
Synergy.
Fell.
I feel so bad.
I don't. I can't say it.
No, we have no idea. We just hear him screaming.
Is he crying?
Are there tears?
One big tear.
The firebolt burning off his face.
I'm gonna dissonant whisper to him again.
Okay.
Just mist coming off.
Fail.
I was hoping that he must run away from me.
Just gonna trample more of a sheep.
That's the goal. Does 5 damage. And also, I dissonant whisper made him run away. So if they run away from me, and probably get attacks of opportunities from 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we will.
And the sheep.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So you may roll attacks of opportunity.
11.
Not quite, sir.
Again.
20.
That'll do. Roll damage.
7 and 5, so 12.
12.
Use all my movement. 25 straight forward.
All right. He's looking to be in a lot of pain at this point as he's like moving away, and Gilvin hamstrings him as like one leg goes down and he's limping in the other direction, still bound by the spell to run despite the pain.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
This rusty creature is going to attack Dry again because he doesn't know any better. 20 to hit. Your shield this time?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
He means that you want to use it again.
Oh.
Okay.
6 piercing damage. Big stuff. Goran.
All right, let's see. I guess
The sheep's
he
right there.
seems so aggressive. I will just chase him.
Throw a sheep at him.
This was it. The sheep's right there. Fucking-
Kick him off into the water.
Man.
The sheep.
Okay.
Seems so aggressive.
Oh, he's screaming at stuff. We don't know what he's screaming.
Swinging his thing around.
And then he looks like he's headed towards Regina. He's got this big club, so I'm like, no!
Flashback.
Come back!
He's gonna die again.
Right there. Okay. And swing. Reckless one this time.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's going to do it. That would be 11 to hit. First one.
Oh,
I think so.
swing and a miss.
Whoa. Okay. Well, one went in, and I lost my other one. But it was a 15. One of them was
Yeah.
6.
and the other one's a 6. Okay. So, 15 plus.
That'll hit.
That is 7 and 5. So 12 again.
So, as it is running away, limping, bleeding profusely from its black leg, covered in scorch and char from fire bolts and fireballs,
Butterflies.
Goran follows it up for a second stroke and just right up the back. Big, deep cut, opening a huge, wide wound. And he kind of falls to his knees, bleeding very quickly. Falling face forward on the bridge. I'm
course
not
it's
even
on the
going to
bridge.
make you fuck with the rust monster. Dry, I'm just going to say you deal with it. with a nice swipe of the chain, the first successful one in combat. Just wipe his ass out.
No, yes.
All right, Olo, it's up to you.
Yeah, use your bow. Do I need a fireball?
Sorry to fire.
Go to the cyclops and can't speak with dead. Okay, that was good.
So your
Can I have my sheep
second
back?
hit killed it.
Well, maybe.
We lost a sheep.
Off the cliff.
Gracias.
That's
I
funny.
think that's it.
Cyclops. Creatures. Dead. Half a herd of sheep remaining.
Kill him.
No
Kill
way.
no witness slaughter them all.
How long have you been traveling?
You're in your
Yeah,
second
half
day.
Well, like how long of a day? I mean,
I mean, like midway through the day.
about lunchtime.
Are the charcoal sheep are
Definitely.
they like burnt to a crisp
You
gone,
cook them
or are
all.
they like they're
The
ready
ones who are
to
dead?
be cooked? Yeah.
They're pretty crispy. Yeah, I mean, you could probably like dig through some of the first couple layers to get some meat underneath.
Right, at some depth, the meat that's fine. Just saying, we gotta get to it.
I mean,
I extend
let's not
my
go to waste, right?
claws out.
Yes. Yes.
Start carving away.
Time to eat.
Time to eat.
Okay.
I guess I'll go check the body of the giant.
I dig
Roll
in.
investigation.
I dig into the crispiest looking sheep.
Goran,
Find it here.
Just as is.
Goran, we have cooking pots and stuff here.
I got my little pots and pans and start building a fire.
So yeah, put a couple sticks
21.
down. Let's get that pan.
21.
Just cigarette.
Nothing of real note. Yeah, he doesn't have like a satchel or a bag or anything.
We were
Just
trying to give him one.
It's gone now.
He might have taken it.
That fireball is.
Jiraiya, you move up and
Yeah, that will
to one of the
Yeah,
crispy
for
sheep
sure.
from the immediate danger zone of the fireball. Kind of like dig through the scorched wool, get underneath, pull up some
just-
skin, and
Shearing the sheep with my.
start to eat some of the.
Does it look done inside? Not that it-
more than, but you start to like eat anyway, and like that char doesn't really bother you, given your
Palate.
particular palate, your particular
ash.
anatomy. Yeah, it's just nice mutton.
Me and Goran are like getting little pieces of meat in that new hot pan. Just like,
Yeah, and he's prestidigitation, right?
of course, to make it not weird and mage hand flipping it, and, the whole 9 yards.
Tearing
Make a nice
shit apart,
little
dude.
seared lamb steaks.
Sure. Yeah, take a little time.
Mm.
Have some lamb chops.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, what do you mean at the top? Quick communication.
Right, you guys are
Yeah,
talking
don't
about
burn
communication.
people's sheep.
I didn't burn it.
Or
I will have
send
to
a
say,
dog on it.
I think this is the first fight I've ever seen begin with butterflies. This would be a great
I
song.
was trying to make them move.
Then I thought the sheep scattered from the bridge when you killed the one. So I thought it
Nope.
was just a clear path behind it. But you live and you learn.
Right, so,
Isn't that what dogs do? They scare sheep away? I don't know, but I heard.
Wasn't there for very long.
It's fair.
Could have just had a bark.
In all fairness, you've probably not seen dogs and sheep like this before.
Mm-mm.
So maybe in the future, like, listen to communications and everybody will get on the same page and I'll probably
She
do
was
that
the
again.
person communicating.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
And
told
scaring
you I
the
was
shit.
almost
She
I
was
was
throwing on
doing
me.
my thing and yeah,
Way.
you were very good
Yeah.
with talking with him.
He was
seemed like
he was
cool
gonna
for it.
be okay with that pelt and the wing thing.
Right.
Yeah. And then this happened.
Perhaps when the rest of us can't understand him, like
I
do
was
like a
trying.
thumbs up as
I
long
was
as things are
trying.
going good.
But he was going crazy, and I was scared that he was gonna lose interest. So I was telling you little bits and pieces as I could.
The memory echoing around in your mind. War.
He just kept asking why.
Oh, now I feel terrible.
I don't. So I think the takeaway here is
He just seemed really angry.
perhaps we need a agreed upon nonverbal way of communicating simple ideas. Like you were saying, like things are going fine. Like be ready, or like maybe like a thumbs down or something for like get ready to
Violence.
violence.
Like,
I thought the takeaway was lunch.
I mean, right now it is not because we are eating here. But if we take it with
Worse
us,
good guys. What do you take away from murdering innocent people? Lunch. How are we
People
gonna
to
carry all these
stretch.
sheep?
We're not.
anyways,
Traveling, eating.
I mean, we're gonna have to refund them.
the sheep,
Oh my god.
they're wild.
Talk to your
Let
sheep
them
go.
elsewhere.
Are they wild? Are they wild? Are they domesticated?
Oh my god.
But no.
You really think they had a farm there?
They're not like house sheep.
I don't know.
House sheep?
House sheep.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. She was talking about being domesticated. I was like, it's not a house animal.
So, I mean, like,
No,
they
she was
take
saying, like,
care of
a farm.
themselves.
I mean, they were
Or,
clearly
like wolves gonna come and eat all of
they're
them.
clearly his herd. It's a bunch of sheep out in the wild.
Right.
Like they're, I mean,
Right,
they're
but
sheep.
he was there to protect them
Mm-hmm.
by themselves.
Now
Correct.
we're taking on the
I
responsibility.
don't know if he was going to protect them. He was probably just going to eat them too. But
True.
slower. He was going to kill them slower.
Yes. For the record, I do not feel bad about the sheep. I don't
Touche.
care. If you want, try to get them to follow us. Perhaps we can sell them the next time. Trade them for provisions.
They could be protected by a normal sized person.
How much money do we have in the party?
I'm hoping go.
It was more a rhetorical question. We don't need to sell these sheep.
Oh. I was giving just an
You can write
It's
it's
not
not worth
But
our
you were looking for
I honestly
extra.
thought she was, he was
extra
just getting a
money.
little bit
Maybe.
lonely. I was just going to let him go.
I don't know if that's gonna do it. I want to try and ride a sheep. I'm just curious. I want to like jump on it, like get like a nice grab and twist of wool, and just see what happens there.
What the fuck is this game?
That's what we do while we're waiting.
Oh, riding a sheep.
Yeah.
He's small, huh?
Animal handling, I have +2. I'm half proficient in everything because I'm a bard.
Do you want me to talk to him first?
Oh.
No.
Yes. I think you should talk to the goat sheep and just let it know that we're sorry.
on it.
then we're gonna ride it.
And ask it what it's doing.
You're 4 feet tall, right?
Sheep are small. I weigh what, like 60 pounds?
Roll an animal handling check as you try to mount the sheep.
20. Not natural, but 20.
You approach the sheep, and kind of.
Yeah, no, I will not burn you, my friend.
Just-
It is okay. You are so nice. Fluffy. I had a pair of
Burn all the bros.
pants made of your animal. Nice.
Yeah, this one though.
You're not even that itchy.
I'll cast enlarge on the sheep he's on. Now we have a battle
This is
sheep.
dangerous.
Battle sheep.
We don't know how this is going yet.
You just enlarge the sheep and
you slowly climb atop the sheep. Fall casts enlarge.
I was trying to
it-
ride sheep, and
doubles.
Paul just cast a large on it.
It doubles in size. You are now riding a massive sheep.
Hell yeah.
It's not going anywhere, but you're on it. It kind of
Oh, like
Yeah!
just grab and shake it full.
you see him just like futilely like shaking the,
It's too
the
big
wool.
to control though.
He's like he's trying to like kick it like you would a horse, but it's just like because the wool has also doubled in thickness.
Gilman is just doubled over laughing.
That is true. I will take out my vindicative blade, just like poke it in like the back pass side.
Oh!
Poor sheep.
You jab this massive sheep, and it's going to start. You go. Starts to like weirdly elope. It kind of like stumbles over and kind of in the early bits of the river. It starts to go a little deeper.
Oh!
I'm standing on the back.
Are you sinking?
Oh
Is it floating now?
How
I bet
long
it's
does
gonna be
that
a
I was gonna say, how long does the
It
large
goes-
last?
oh my
Is it a
God.
minute?
It's only a minute, right?
It kind of
Start to go.
starts to go, and it sort of because it's
A
like
raft.
very round and fluffy. It starts to roll.
I will.
You got a floating barrel.
You're gonna like log line.
Yeah.
Roll a
I'm
dexterity.
trying to stay on the dry side.
Roll the
Acrobat
giant
check.
sheep.
How long has passed since this?
20.
Oh my god.
with
Start playing a
Yeah.
song.
with deft, confident movements as the sheep begins to roll. Thal is like climbing along the top of it, and it's rolling. It's beginning to roll faster as he does that, as he's giving it more momentum. It's horrible because about 30 seconds later,
Oh no, I drowned.
So the spell
Oh
wear
God.
off.
Does it spell stay since it's dead, or does it?
Well,
hit
I
it
don't
for
think so.
30
Still got-
seconds.
his concentration for a minute. How far downstream am I? Like substantially? Or
It looks like it's moving pretty fast.
Yeah, it's going. You're probably around the bend at this point, kind of coming around to the edge of the map there.
Just around the river bend.
And the sheep. And now
You're in
you're
the
just
water.
now you're just in the water.
I will swim ashore.
Make an athletics check. The current is stronger than you realized.
Oh no.
8.
8. You are attempting to swim ashore, and you begin to struggle a bit. You're not able to find footing as you're pretty small, and it's starting to pull you away.
I'm gonna start to.
I mean, I'll go with the thing, like downstream farther, just towards the shore. So like, I won't swim against the current. 'Cause I know myself.
Gorin, you're chasing after? Is there something you would like to try to do to assist?
Right now, I'm just trying to catch up with my little legs. Where's
Give it a little time, you will.
where's that? And oh, hold on. Let me see. if
Your little legs
I
have faster
like,
movement than some.
anything at all. I have a rope. I'm gonna make a lasso.
You're gonna make a lasso while running.
Wow. Make a dexterity check, see if you can lasso his ass.
I'm just gonna sit by this bridge and just watch this. Like,
I'm gonna add to it.
What the
Dex.
hell?
Straight dex?
Mhm.
11.
The rope goes a bit wide, hits the river ahead of you, and with its lighter weight, kind of gets pulled just out of reach as you're grasping for it.
I'll mage hand it. Bring
You
it
do
to
so.
me.
There you go.
Just grab it.
Grabs the rope.
I'm gonna start pulling him in.
You get pulled to shore.
I gotta see that was perfect.
We learned something. Presentation. Drop something.
She float for a while.
Yes. As we see him just like,
Goodness.
Congratulations. You rode and murdered a sheep.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't the first one today. So.
No, not by a long shot.
I'm having a bad day with things today. Well, animals I have a bad day with me today.
Fireball on everyone.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. After drowning your enlarged sheep,
Shishing fell out of the water.
you get back on the road. There will be, after this day is finished, another 2 days of travel uninterrupted. Anything anyone would like to do in that time?
Read.
Read?
Okay.
Like, lessons between the two of you?
Yeah, we could do that.
Actually,
In the 2 days, how much time do you want to spend on that?
However much he's comfortable with. Got a little testy the last time.
Yeah, I'd say like an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, something.
Just like both days? Going for that? Alright.
hey Taraya, how is your eating coming? Have you finished learning your letters or?
Almost.
In the whatever spare times at night stuff, I'm going to like the scrap metal things I got from many moons ago. Just melt them into smaller little ingoty workable pieces.
What do you
That's
make?
necessary. Nothing right now, just making them into workable things. Yeah, little consistent chunks.
Same way?
What?
Doing it kind of the same way?
Same way
A little
as
tray?
yeah, tray going to fire thing. I have the spell heat metal now too. So
Yeah, that should be easy enough to do over a couple of days while they're doing their lessons.
Can I make some darts?
Sure, yeah.
How many? And how much?
I assume I didn't put anything in there for that.
Nope. That's okay.
Sick business. Let's say about 10 gold worth of materials per dart. Given the like smaller working pieces and all that kind of thing. We'll say you can probably put together like one in an evening.
So 2 total.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure the way you told me the stuff I had like pounds of it, like 1 pound of tin, 1 pound of whatever crap. Does that sound right?
Something like, or I think handfuls.
Handfuls. Okay.
I want to say you wrote it down somewhere.
I wrote down the amount, like the number of each quantity I had, but I didn't write down what the quantity unit was. So a handful sounds good. I just want to make sure for my ingot size, I figured like a little, quarter of a pound, little couple ounce
Okay.
piece. Yeah. Got it. Just I'm going to write it down now.
Thanks. Damn cats. So, anybody else in that time? In those days?
I was gonna do a little actually, you know what, I'm just gonna give it to him. When I see them working on their letters, sure, I have something for you.
Something else.
I wanted to give you a couple of days to after your grief and everything. And then I'm gonna pull out his book, your childhood friend's book. Something I thought that would be a little easy to start with and might hold some memories for you.
What embarrasses me?
I found it in this room when we were checking things out.
I think he was a dear friend. Childhood. It will be the first book I'll try to learn.
And you do recognize these books as well, being some of those that he shared with you when you were very young.
He used to read them to me as a child.
I figured that might maybe help you.
But most of them will.
Okay. And then other than that, whenever we're like stopping at camp, I want to like do a little hunting and try and get better at cooking. Lots of things. Because that dragon part was not good food. I'm trying to like be better about skinning things and getting all the bones out and preparing it so it actually tastes good and not like terrible.
I will assist with my handy spice. Awareness.
Taste.
Like, that's good.
I'll assist with like.
Needs a pound of pepper.
So I'm gonna assist with the hunt.
Okay.
And
Yeah, give him the time. Over a couple of days, you can take time, hunt, find some small game, practice your cooking.
Yeah, and ask Olo to help me learn how to, like when we're hunting, sneak better, and so I can stay a little stealthier.
Okay.
Tips and such.
Sounds good. So, reaching now your, I suppose this would be the 5th day of travel.
So we left on the 6th, right? The second day, there was the 7th where we fought the giant.
That's
and we
what
traveled for 2 more.
That's
and
what
so
I
we're
think too.
arriving on the 10th.
Correct.
So if it's wrong, we're wrong together.
And we're at Birka, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you will see it in the distance as you approach. Not what you've expected, based on what was on the map.
Wait.
Giant full of sheep.
Big giants.
What
me
the
out.
fuck? This is gonna be real awkward.
As you approach, it's pretty small. You see.
I figured it
As you're approaching it, you see it looks to be constructed almost like a large circle, right? A lot of what you're seeing, though, is ruinous.
Oh, great.
Or barely there. There are entire swaths of this circle, most of it that look ancient. Where you do see standing structures, you largely see them as tents or rough-hewn structures put together with wood from nearby lumber, that kind of vibe. You do see a fair number of people milling about, and on one edge, around this kind of central circle of what is mostly ruinous city, you see plots of farmland, people working them. And near that, you see a kind of sort of like tent town vibe, with a lot of these smaller structures.
It works.
Yeah. Anyway, kind of a like gypsy community vibe.
Does it look like it was recently attacked, or this happened a long time ago?
Make a Perception check.
9.
9. It's hard to tell. It doesn't. Making your best guess, you think that this is probably just old. And as you're kind of like getting closer and you start to sort of walk into the area a bit, you see people who look like they're like digging, uncovering more bits of this ruin. You see groups of scholarly types standing around, kind of passing around a piece of stone, like a small statuette. And they're kind of having discussions and pointing at it. Some of them getting like a little animated and excited.
Does it look like, are they like all humans, or is it a mix? And does it look like the people who are doing the digging, are they like they themselves doing the digging, or are they having like, I don't know, slaves doing the digging?
It's a mix. You don't actually see any Dragonborn in the area.
I mean,
How big is the tent? Is it pretty small? Is it just, or
Not
does it
terribly
look
big,
like it's
yeah.
a permanent, semi-permanent?
It looks like semi-permanent. Like it's hard to say because, like I said, a lot of the structures are like tents and lean-tos and things like that. But permanent enough that some people have built like log cabin-y type spots and stuff like that. So.
Are there any guards or anything?
Not that you see.
People looking at us weird.
Sure, I mean, yeah, you're catching some eyes as you're walking in. You're
Or just
kind of an eclectic group.
with
excuse me, y'all looking at us. Excuse me.
One of the
it's the way to do it.
one of the robed figures who is like, huddled around talking about the statuette kind of looks up. Yes.
Is this like a regular town? Like, is there places to go?
No.
No.
He approaches. Can I help you?
Yeah, we're actually just passing through, looking to maybe restock before we continue our journey, sir.
See.
Do you have anywhere that prepares food? Perhaps maybe an inn tavern?
Is there a tent inn?
A tent? A vacant tent?
I don't expect there will be an inn here, per se. This is more of an archaeological dig.
What y'all digging for?
I like old stuff.
Well, this is the ancient city of Birka.
History
Oh.
check?
I use the bird.
Hey, you can make a history check.
Oh, I wouldn't. No, I don't know. I wouldn't.
Can I do it?
Sure.
I'm from pretty close. But not that else.
7.
9.
Where's our change for that?
I
6.
wasn't a history major.
My histories.
Kind of seeing your non-realization. A long ancient city laid waste possibly millennia ago. We're here trying to uncover what we can, learn what we can about who was here and how they most likely perished.
What have you learned?
Well, lots yet to be done. So far, the working theory is that it was the unfortunate location of a battle during the Gods' War.
That far back? Isn't that like the beginning? What's the God's one?
Do we know about the God's War?
Make a history check. No, you know what? Based on those history checks,
I rolled good.
I rolled really good this time.
4.
Damn it.
I've
Who else
never
rolled?
heard of it.
I rolled a 20.
I thought we've talked about God's War before.
I thought someone talked about it back in.
I got a 21.
Dragon. Not the
No,
Himalayas.
Yeah.
Not driving down.
Galadriel.
Glad, yes.
Galaderos.
Maybe, but I
Galapagos.
So you would have heard a little bit, yeah.
Sure.
You would have heard a little bit about it at home. Regina, you probably would have learned a little about it as well in classes.
Okay.
Jiraiya, you may have heard of it as
You were being beaten.
Oh my god.
Through various left.
the
Sure, Orochimaru.
As you were explaining.
the event that led to your people's eventual downfall. But not too much detail,
that
really.
Birka. This is that.
Oh, that Birka. But the guys were, based on your roles, what you guys would know about it. More or less, some 3,000 or so years ago, the gods, or many of them at least, were on the physical prime material plane, locked in battle across the breadth of the entire planet, which was generally a terrifying and scarring experience for the people and places of the world.
Sounds about right.
We expect that the powers of the gods that may have been here probably, unfortunately, wiped everyone out. Some may have gotten away. It's hard to say for sure.
Interesting. So have you found many trinkets? Many things of note here? Other than the runes?
Bits and bubbles. We recently uncovered a statuette.
Really? As a curiosity, could we see them? I just want to. I like history. I'm from near here. I like stuff.
Like stuff.
I write songs. Help me. Help me write songs.
And you may see the one we're discussing currently, if you like.
That works for me.
Most of the rest are under strict observational rule for now. Rule.
On location or off? Like, how strict can it be in these tents?
Both. As strict
Yeah,
as
I'm gonna
we
need
like it
address.
to be. We're with the Emerald Union.
We're
you
still
see.
on this.
Say that again.
We're with the Emerald Union.
Gotcha. Cool. Let's see the statue.
Yeah, sure.
Statuesque.
We heard of the Emerald Union?
I think
You have been in an Emerald's repository.
that's where you stole. That's where you bought. You remember. You remember what happened.
Sagas.
Things happen.
Things that you might recall about the organization in general, they are duty bound to recover and preserve knowledge.
Sure.
So
They're
they
archivists.
they acquire texts of any sort, anything that they can find. They'll copy and maintain them in libraries,
I dig it.
like the repository that you were in Sartreuse. Artifacts, statues, anything that they deem of historical importance, significance, anything they believe should be preserved.
I like it. No fun. So what's the statue look like?
He kind of waves over one of the other gentlemen over
Go
there.
over there with him.
Hmm?
I said I'd go with him.
They're coming here.
They're coming.
Oh.
Yeah, he's waving.
I was
just
bringing
bringing us
I thought we were
anywhere
going to the tent.
Emma is small, I'm guessing.
Yes. Brings over a small statuette. Kind of holds it up to you. Don't touch.
Looks like that. What's it look like?
Yeah.
Sleight of
Think
hand.
of me.
Wand of butterflies.
Look.
Does it look cool? It's small. It honestly, it looks like a cross between like a Komodo dragon and a more like traditional dragon.
Oh.
Interesting. Is it like real dirty and stuff or what?
Yeah, it is. It looks like it was probably recently unsurfaced. There's like it has a spine that goes down the length of its back and tail, and a lot of those are chipped and broken off.
I wonder if it's like your elephant.
I'm gonna
It's a,
clean it with prestidigitation. And go like
Oh,
anything cool in there?
don't do anything without asking. That was welcome, but never again.
See, next time I try.
We must be very careful with these artifacts.
That's why I did not touch it.
We only cast spells upon it.
Yes.
but the cleaning spells.
I let the weave touch it. This is not my.
I mean, realistically, you got a whole organization, and not one of you knew the cleaning spell. The little simple cleaning spell, it seems like it would come in real fucking handy.
Well, I didn't.
Taking shit out the dirt. You put a wanted ad.
Do we notice anything new about it now that it's clean? Besides, it's just the same thing clean. Cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Is it like a unique stone looking shits or Gilman?
Anything we would recognize?
You are good at work stone things, yeah?
And resistant.
Don't fucking forget it.
How do you make your elephant appear?
Gilvin, roll
I think it's a word.
a history check with your whatever stone scaling bullshit.
Yeah. Make a history check related to Earth considered proficient in the history skill and double your proficiency to the bonus check. So I don't get
So,
advantage.
Are you normally proficient in history?
No.
No. So roll a history check and then add twice your proficiency modifier to that roll.
Which would be 6.
Expertise.
Oopsies.
That's a natural 20.
No shit.
Hey.
Regular rock.
Hey.
You know for sure that's just regular.
So clearly, it's clearly very old, right? It's not. There's something different about the craftsmanship and the approach to design and detail. You notice, looking it over, there are similarities to it in the way the approach to form that you have seen from like simple artworks and crafts from Dragonborn slaves.
Why? This looks like the Dragonborn have made it in the past.
Interesting.
Probably
Maybe this was
before
a
the war, I'm
Dragonborn.
assuming.
Maybe this was a Dragonborn city.
I mean, I need to work.
That's quite the assumption.
Look at that. They just
I
taking
mean,
more
I'm
shit from your
a
people.
bit of
Damn,
an
damn.
expert in stonework,
Damn
as you
about
can
it.
tell. Being
Can I tell?
dwarves and all.
Beat him with your freaking.
I mean, the last name
Can't
is
roll it up.
This is my
Stouthammer.
shit.
They're a stout hammer.
I am Stouthammer.
One of these stout hammers.
I
Notorious for your stone's cunning.
Notorious.
Hands it back to the.
No, wait. Maybe see the other.
Notorious is not always a bad thing. He hands it back to the guy that had
puff out
brought it up
just
in
a little
the
bit more.
first thing. Yeah,
We help them. They help them.
We will have to look into this Dragonborn theory. They were not always enslaved. It is possible that they existed free in this place at one time.
Yes, they should.
I mean, teach their own. That's what I always say.
It's not for me to say.
Yeah, that's how I see it too, friend.
Sorry. Is there anything? So you're looking for a supply?
Yeah, just a
Do you
general
have
restock.
any stores? Ration.
Like a bazaar or something. It's tinted air.
As you can see, there's a bit of a small community that seems to have sprung up around our dig. The plan eventually, once we've learned what we can from this place, is to try to refurbish, rebuild, and perhaps plant a new seed of a city here. But many years down the line, many years of research, many years of rebuilding. However, this small community that has built up here in our time digging may have some surprise that you seek. Things are not as abundant as they might be in other cities and towns, but find what you may. People may be willing to part with it for a price.
And a tip of note, a couple days that way, there is half a flock of sheep. Just roaming free. Not sure what happened there,
Right.
but I was just, I don't know. You said you were getting ready to, trying to build a town. So if
Many years in the future.
if you run out of
doesn't need a couple
supplies or
Get their grandkids.
need some wool
Generational
for winter,
planning.
You are so worried about those sheep.
I know.
Pass the information on to a few of our townsfolk. They may pursue that.
Are there any other settlements in the nearby area? Perhaps southern?
Nothing in the immediate vicinity. There's the Bronzebeard plantation to the north. You may be able to procure some things there if you stop by. They usually keep a good store.
We're going south,
They're nice
unfortunately.
people up there?
I suppose so.
Gosh, yeah.
any other stone bits of statues you want me to take a look at for you. That's my,
Puffed out chest.
expertise.
Can you put it up here, please? I can't see over my nose.
Your expertise has yet to be proven.
Why don't you test him?
Or we have to... You gave a suggestion, we have to look into it. We have to compare, study.
Perhaps the next time I come through then. I'll have
Perhaps.
some years
Something else.
Months.
for me
to study.
We'll see what you Stouthammers have to say.
Well, we appreciate your...
to- Tommen's cousin.
Slightly younger cousin.
I mean, they're both digging,
Oh my god.
One's digging great, and the other one's digging things up.
Fair. Family business.
He's gonna be at every ruin we come across.
He's the ruin. Yeah.
You just point us in the way of this this community of tents.
Just over yonder.
Yeah, well, thank you for your time, sir. We'll be sure to stay out of your way and not bother your men while they're doing their job.
Much appreciated. You have a lot to learn.
I'm going to go have a good day.
Fantastic.
I'm going to go.
It's my tagline now.
It is.
So as we wander towards these tents of things and people, is any direction more horsey than another direction? Like more horses. They're horses.
How'd I ask that?
There are some, but not many.
We'll take
Theft?
Your animal handling skills to
burn
lure
them down
them
to the
away.
ground. Take their horses. My burden.
You don't see any that are like
Take them
obviously for sale or anything. They look like people's, or like farm
Everything's for
animals
sale.
being used for
Any,
plows and things like that.
Everything's for
For
sale.
the right. How about we look around, see if there's like a wagon, extra wagon somewhere, extra cart that looks like it's unused.
Elephant size.
You don't really see anything unused here, dog.
I'll buy it out of under someone.
I mean, like there are people with wagons and carts. Most of them have stuff in them.
Excellent.
Wow, so
What sort of things?
You see a couple people like haggling on the street if you're looking for,
So one
doing
already
small
full of
goods trade
food?
and stuff like that. Huh?
Is there already one full of food?
Like a cart full of food.
Sure.
Not like full of food by any means. You generally see like
carts.
They're all beets.
All beets.
Cart
Nothing
full of
but
beets.
I was thinking cabbages.
It's like we're dying stuff.
Cabbages. We fucking float the cart.
This community seems very like small and
yeah.
self-sufficient, right? So there's like the little bits of small farmland around the area. It seems like most of them grow like a collection of things. See carts with baskets with, some of them have like carrots and potatoes and things like that.
I would like to find, or just
Take a couple of
arbitrarily
carrots.
by sight, what the best looking cart is to me. Decent, full of
Sure.
shit or not, don't care.
Okay.
And then I want to go see what's in that cart. Like the person selling stuff, maybe, right? Haggling. I want to go become in that situation.
Sure. So you see a gentleman currently haggling with a young woman. He has a cart, has a handful of vegetables in it. You see what looks to be like some salted meat of some kind.
Oh, yeah, that hurt.
Salted pork.
The young woman clearly getting a little frustrated, getting a little red in the face as she's talking to him. He's this kind of like miserly looking,
Sleazy fuck.
a little sleazy, not super sleazy, mildly sleazy. But he kind of has his hands up like this. He's a little hunched over, a little older. I see a kind of glint in his eye as they're going back and forth. She proffers up some coins. He waves them off. She kind of frustratedly pulls out a few more and hands them to him, and he takes them. Hands her a little sack of potatoes.
Little sack. So he has potatoes and carrots and other stuff on there.
Potatoes, carrots, onions, salted.
Oh, sorry.
something.
The meat cart. I'd like to wander towards the gentleman after I assume this other deal has been concluded. Like,
She
good
walks
sir, do you mind if I look at your wares?
You may look.
Peek around. Just bullshit. All the carrots in here. Eyeball. How many? So there's all those things you said, nothing else. Like no other kinds of things.
I have the best salted pork in town.
I think you have the only salted pork in town.
That may be true, but it's also the best.
There. Tell me, what do you need to have for a salted pork? What is your costs?
For a pound?
Sure. By the pound, bushel of potatoes. Give me your prices. I want to see the menu. Shopping.
Cartaloon.
The manifest.
Potatoes are 2 copper a piece.
Okay.
Pound of salted pork would be 7 silver.
Looks like we're getting a cart.
Carrots, onions, a copper each.
What do you want for everything? And the cart.
And the cart.
Yes. How did you pull the cart here? Mule, horse?
Mule.
That too. You see, I need to do some traveling. I'd like to compensate you for it. But I would really like a cart. Your cart looks nice.
I have need of my mule and my cart.
So do we.
Hey,
We
we
are
will pay
burning with
handsomely,
glorious
Lord.
purpose.
Handsomely.
Is your glorious purpose well-to-do,
Of course.
wealthy?
You could be.
But are you?
Do I look wealthy?
Not really.
Look at these fine fabrics. Look, and I get out my hat and put it on. Look at this. This cost quite
I do not know if you are
Roll persuasion and
I was
disadvantage.
just -1 for every quarter of the hat.
What's the advantage? Persuasion. Oh, is it +4 though? 11.
Your fancy hats and pants do not impress me.
Does coin?
Does?
Anyways, what is your price? If you could put a number to it, what would that number be?
1
So
Gold.
1,000 gold.
for the mule, the cot, everything in it.
Yes.
How much of the stuff is in it? Ballpark. The bullshit numbers.
Hmm?
How much of the stuff is in it? Like
Oh, you're getting
20
ripped
pounds
off.
of leaves?
Handful of baskets. There's like 2 baskets of the salted pork,
And one mule carries 6.
3 baskets of onions, a basket of carrots, 2 baskets of potatoes.
There's
I
onions.
never know which one I have on.
No.
I know. I'm not using it. Don't worry about it. How about I give you 20 platinum and I don't burn you to the ground.
Roll intimidation.
18.
Damn.
Very charismatic.
He leans forward. You would do murder here.
Just burning.
You should see 2 days back across the bridge.
Yeah. Travel north and find the corpses.
As you crunch on a ration.
Yeah.
That's more intimidating. Relax. He will murder you. Well, that's real. If I may,
I just like rest my hand.
as you guys know, when we left guard, that I lost a mule in a cart, and I just don't know if I'm ready to get into a new cart-mule relationship.
Really? Where's the mule? Is it like around?
Yeah, it's still like, tethered to the cart.
Oh, good. That's
How
all.
often
Just wanted to know that.
do you sell everything you brought in one day here?
Well, not often, but it's also not often I lose my cart and mule.
I don't think you're losing it.
How will I come back to sell more?
Go buy
You'll
another.
have plenty to buy another cart.
Where?
Pay someone to build
Where
you a
did you
cart.
buy the first?
Before I came here.
I assume you're leaving to come back with more goods.
I live here now.
Cart and mule.
Tell me, living here, how long could that much money let you survive? 20 platinum.
That's not the question here.
It is.
I
It
think
is
you
when
just asked it.
you could buy 2 mules, let them fuck. Get a new mule or 2. You could have more mules than
mule
you could
business.
ever dream of. You could grow a
The
tree,
nicest mules in all the town.
40
grow a
platinum.
new tree, cut it down, build a cart before you run out of money. Living here.
40 platinum.
Best I can do is 30,
35.
32,
33.
32 and a half.
So,
Half a platinum.
I don't even know what to do. Takes the coin. Now I know what to do. Ah. She's your ass now. Starts to walk away.
Okay. So,
Fuck
we have rations now.
out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess we're
Fuck this place.
You
Birka
bought a cart
sucks.
full of salted pork, onions, potatoes, and carrots.
Hey, plenty of stuff for me to learn to cook with.
Yes. I didn't have to burn anyone. That was good. I was actually going to just turn him into like a spider and pick him up in my pocket, and we're going to take his shit anyways. That was my original.
Because they're bad people.
So I'm like, that's not bad. An hour down the road, I was going to let him, like, see you later.
Steal all the shit?
He had a chance for money. I gave him more than I should have.
sound like a Sith Lord.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't make you a good
I
person.
gave him a chance to give me a shit. It's true.
Didn't want to do it.
That's a
How much
good,
is-
that's a
So I
compliment.
took
How
it.
much is 32 platinum in gold?
320. Wasn't that bad.
And a half.
And then 375, 320,
325.
325.
Can the cart carry more than just like supplies
It can when you put that shit in the bag holding.
for all the food?
Fucking Throw off the back of the potatoes. Shit. We have,
I don't think you can put all that food in the bag of holding.
well, yeah.
Do
We'll
we
just
see
eat
that
a bunch of
one?
it.
Do we see that one lady that was trying to get a sack of potatoes?
I mean, she's walked off with her sack of potatoes.
But we don't see her anywhere around.
Take
Like,
her
just
sack of
over there.
potatoes.
I was gonna take her
Oh my god.
potatoes.
He's gonna give
There's
her some
another
shit.
sack of potatoes. Oh, I think
Because he was like,
Gonna bug her for those
I think
potatoes.
that right there does show. That's
No,
it.
I'd work for it.
200 potatoes.
I was gonna give her more.
We're doing
Gordon's
the
the
right
good one among you.
things in the wrong way. That's all.
Right.
Gilvin was evil. Corin's good. Okay, I'm getting it. I got it.
Huh.
Well, y'all
No, I
want to
just
head out
flip
or
a
check
coin
another
and-
shop or?
I don't think there's much.
I don't think there is another
Yeah,
shop.
I don't think
we
there's
just
much.
bought
Kind
a
of look
shop.
around just for is anybody selling like high quality incense?
What?
High quality.
Are you fucking? You just
In a tent town.
I know.
Yeah, this
I
is
need a natural 20.
gypsies.
I'm just asking.
He did say a gypsy-like town.
Yeah, they like smell.
Yeah, but quality.
Right, I know. Yeah.
This is not the place you're gonna buy that.
You might find some quality incense,
Y'all
but
got
not
that
the kind
loud?
you're looking
Spice.
for.
Can we, on our way out of town, can we ask if there is another town around that's larger?
I asked
Oh,
him,
you
boy,
did?
He asked. So there's not really anything in the
The emerald.
vicinity.
Emerald
That was
Union,
good
Emerald,
enough.
whatever. He said there's nothing really.
There's nothing around.
The closest thing was the plantation that we definitely didn't sack.
We're going to the
Yeah.
Nah, y'all said you were going
Down
this way and then cutting over to the jungle.
Oh.
Yeah, and Dara is not prepared, so we can't go there.
It's DLC.
We're going to Andara!
What, we're gonna float down the river?
It's a
Or?
paywall.
That's not a bad idea. If we get enough sheep, you put it under this cart.
They'll last for 30 seconds.
Float, kind of.
I guess we just keep heading south.
Well, I mean, donkeys used to like pull.
Move on.
Move down canals.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And we ride.
Leaving.
And another dog.
Gorin, talk to this donkey. Find his disposition.
What's the name of your ass?
Yeah. Figure out your ass's name. I don't know.
My ass is all right.
Ass is a word for
What is your name?
What are you doing?
There you go. Stove.
What was your horse's name?
No.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Kyle was an asshole.
Kyle.
I loved Kyle.
Okay, so I do last speak with animals. If they're gonna let me, unless they're
No, that's fine.
summon a hellhound and just attack the donkey.
I sense a little bit of tension here.
We're watching it, aren't we?
And we walk.
I'm gonna find out the donkey's name. Hello, little one. Do ya have a name? We are gonna take such good care of you.
You're talking to me?
We're waiting for the giant. We fucked up.
I don't think he has a name.
Give it a carrot or something. What do we have?
Sam,
A
I
carrot?
gotta
Is
give
it a
her a
male or
carrot.
female donkey?
Male.
Samson.
You're talking to me.
What'd you say?
Samson.
And we got this food if you just keep walking the way we want you to. Keep giving you these carrots.
Right?
Carrot at the end of the stick.
I can walk.
Yep. We'll point you in the direction and you'll just keep going. And I am gonna name you what was Donkey's name in Shrek?
Donkey.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Eddie Murphy.
I was trying to remember if there was an actual name or if there was if it was just
I like
Donkey.
Eddie's
Donkey.
funny.
Eddie.
Alright. You're gonna be Donkey.
Donkey.
Well, all right.
What was donkey's name?
That's so funny.
I guess we'll start walking.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. We're good. He's walking.
Starts pulling the car.
We got a system going on, give him the carrots, as long as he keeps going.
Yeah.
Got any more of those crunchies?
Right.
Yeah, dude.
What are you saying?
He said,
You put one in mage hand and just
Yes.
float in front of him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kind of feed it to
He's
him.
like, as he's like walking into it. God.
It's getting kind of graphic. Yeah. I from the side.
That's a little better. It's a little better, yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Gonna have to put a warning on those things.
Oh,
So, anyways,
Well,
Why?
we continue traveling south. Oh no.
can we all
Maybe we could.
be on the wagon? Does it work?
No, probably not with all the food on there.
But we can
You
put
can clear the
Not
wagon
terribly
out.
large.
Maybe we
I'll
can
walk.
have some of us
Yeah,
walk
I don't
and
know.
a couple people sit on the back of the cart while it's
We
going.
can switch on and off.
It's definitely not going to go faster than you walking anyway.
Sorry.
It's also
Oh, yeah.
only being pulled by one mule, so
Just
a lot of weight.
just putting let a person at their time get off their feet for a little bit
Sure.
and carry the food.
So we're going to pass through another 4 days of travel.
Oh,
We're going so fast.
What y'all want to do in that time?
Read.
I will check out this talisman.
I read my new Bears book.
yeah. Can I
You
ask?
doing reading lessons every day?
So wait, so we left the same day we arrived, right? So
Correct.
So it's still the 10th. Since we've been walking forever and I haven't thought of this, I'm gonna ask Gilbert.
Hi.
So, are you able to discern
And Goran.
magical things? Thank you, Bar.
Identify.
Can you tomorrow?
I mean, I can do it. What's your rules on short resting and looking at magic items?
As far as
for
like
it,
casting it as a
Like to
ritual, or
identify.
For identify, you have to have it prepared to cast
Unless
it.
you can cast ritually.
Yeah, but you do have 4 days, so
Yeah,
one of those
that's
days
awesome.
you could.
One day I ask you to prepare the next day, and the next day
Yeah.
I say, Gordon, can you show him the dragon helmet, the great sword, the short bow, and the gloves that we got off of Magni?
I guess I pull them out of the bag of holding. I didn't know it was in it.
I don't think I ever told you I'd give them to you, but I figure I wasn't walking around with a
Yeah,
giant dragon
yeah.
helmet and all this stuff.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we'll wait until he identifies them and see if we pass it out before you put it in the bag holder. And the stone.
Oh, yes, the stone.
Stone.
I'm most interested in that stone.
Most interesting.
Most.
And there were 5 arrows.
Five
Those
arrows.
are regular arrows.
Alright, what do you think about first?
Do the dragon helmet.
Boop.
Okay. So, it is the helm of the chromatic dragon. This iridescent helmet has been blessed by a powerful dragon. While wearing this helmet, your breath weapon deals an extra 1d6 of its damage type, and you can choose whether it deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison damage. You can also choose whether your breath weapon affects a 15-foot cone or a 5 by 30-foot line.
What?
In addition, when you use your breath weapon, roll a d6. On a 6, you gain an additional use of your breath weapon before you need to finish a short or long rest.
What?
Does it count as armor?
What armor is it?
Nah, it's just a helmet.
Yay!
Yeah. So you're the only one with a breath weapon.
I think this is made for you.
Fuck it.
So, Helm of the Chromatic Dragon. Be able to
Of the
find
great
that.
sword.
Gray sword is just a gray sword.
Short bow.
Also just a short bow.
5 arrows.
Also arrows.
Within those 4
What?
days, I'm gonna go ahead and add the
Oh, you didn't know if these were magical or not?
No, we just
It was
yeah.
just detected.
Yeah.
No?
No, this is not required to.
What the?
That's awesome.
Or anything. It's
Sorry.
Oh yeah. True.
What's up?
What you can say?
Gloves. You said the gloves were definitely magical.
Because they weren't burnt.
Definitely.
Yes, you did.
helmet, great sword, arrows, gloves.
And a little red stone.
Gloves of missile snaring. These gloves seem to almost meld into your hands when you don them. When a ranged weapon attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in that hand. These
Like
do
a
require
ship.
attunement.
Damn. Yeah.
And one of you
So,
people who might get shot in the back.
Uh,
I don't know if you guys are
Got
already
shot in
full
the
on
face
it.
a lot.
I think we could.
Do you
one
wanna
of us
catch-
probably use it best because you all, like I always have a hand free, right?
Full attuned.
Okay.
does it require attunement?
You have space. I have space.
I have no hands for
I'll
anything like that.
I'll take him for now. No one else wants him.
I mean,
And lastly, the stone.
It is. Oh, fuck. An iron stone of fortitude. It does require attunement, but it increases your constitution score by 2 to a maximum of 20.
damn.
Start
Does
to
anybody need con?
start to do
Sure,
shot in
some-
the grass.
We got a
Thanks,
couple
yeah.
squishy people in here.
What is that going to do for us? Just because I just wasn't new to D&D, so
You'll get-
it's just because of the. You just get more health when you level up.
Does it retroactively add?
Yes, it will. It will retroactively add health based on your
So you get
rolls.
you'll get 7 more HP if whoever takes it.
Plus
No,
another.
it's con plus
save
2,
is
right?
plus
So it'd be 14 more HP? Oh no,
No,
well,
it's-
plus 2
it's
just
con
raises you
score,
plus
yeah,
1 and
plus
then.
one,
Okay,
right.
okay.
But yeah, that would also then add another +1 to like your con saves, constitution checks,
So it could be
any
good for
con-based
casters or
skills. I don't
people
know if
that
there
don't
are
read.
any.
I could take that.
My constitution's pretty high.
Yeah, you need.
It's
be less
just
squishy
it's
and it'll
just
help you
the
concentrate.
stone. Like there's nothing like.
Once you attune to it, it'll
Float around your head.
begin orbiting around you. Yeah.
That's fun.
What color is it?
Red.
We can put a little blue thing around it. So it's purple.
Okay. No, it's okay. I gotta be incognito. I can't work with them.
That's right. That's fine.
Super incognito with a stone flying around you.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
incognito.
Is there like a certain name I have to look for that, or
Yeah. Ion Stone of
IOUN.
Fortitude.
IOUN?
I am, yeah. And then it should be on the list. So you gotta add.
That's big for your health, right? That takes you to 40.
Manage.
Yeah. Should.
And type
Yeah.
that thing that I owe you. And soon, 42 down. Then, I mean, we have enough time to tune these things on the road, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, find it, then scroll down.
Do it over lunch.
Put it over here. Go up.
Nice, dude.
40.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yay!
Because now you can switch up the kind of damage you do, and you get extra damage, and you get an extra breath weapon use
That's-
potentially.
Fun.
How fun.
Super fun.
Did it automatically put your HP up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
40. It's like as much as me, pretty much. Fuck.
Wow.
I'm invincible!
Slowly trying to de-squishify you. One stone at a time.
Appreciate you.
So all the fun things? The whole loop? The whole
Are those all
horde?
the items?
During our little journey, maybe like some of the, like one of the nights after reading
Mine.
with this guy, I will check out my little talisman this time. I'm scared.
Are you
Word. I'm scared too, I guess. Are you just attuning to it, or are you doing the like the whole shebang?
I don't know. Like
You're already attuned to it.
read it.
I did, and it confused me. So
What do you get? Teamwork. We'll figure this out.
Yeah, read out loud.
here we go. This amulet grants an attuned spellcaster a +1 bonus to both their spell attack and spell save DC. This amulet holds 1 to 3 starlight glyphs, each more rare than the last. With each additional unlocked glyph, the amulet's effects become more powerful. The amulet holds 1 charge, which replenishes after 1 week. As a reaction, you may tap into the collected glyphs to amplify the casting of a spell. Tapping into the glyphs creates a monetary clash of realities, creating multiple copies of the caster at the moment of casting. Spells amplify in this way must be single-targeted spells that do not require concentration. Does not function with non-targeted spells such as Wish or Time Stop.
So what you really need to refer to is down where it says unlocking glyphs.
Oh, to gain glyphs, you must prove your worth. After spending 8 hours with the amulet and meditation under the stars, you'll find yourself transported to an arena. You must face and defeat the presented entity one-on-one to unlock the next glyph. So I have not touched it yet. It's terrifying.
But now you got more
If you know
health.
anything, you're the one-on-one champion.
Right. Right.
I hope the
So-
first one's a giant with a tree.
Test your might.
So
I mean, there's 4 nights we've been doing this. You could easily have gotten up to 8 hours in that amount of time.
Well, it's like in it, you have to spend a full 8 hours
At one time.
at one time.
Yeah.
would that give me exhaustion for the next day? Okay.
It'd be like if you're trying to do it
You can sleep in the
like
cart later.
while you're not traveling,
That's what
then
I'm saying. Like if I just sit in the cart and
you have to do it under the
at
stars.
night. So like while we're traveling the next
Yeah.
day, I can just stay in the cart.
Theoretically, as long as nothing bad happens.
Yeah,
I
do
mean,
it
it's only
sometime.
I
a
know.
disability on ability checks.
Plus,
for
also,
one
it sounds like if you attune it, you still get
Consumption.
those
It's already
benefits
attuned.
for. Oh, it is attuned already. Okay.
Right? I mean, that's your first attuned thing. Isn't it? On your little list on there where you just click the other one.
Well, now that she has the Ioun stone, I guess it would be her second.
Well,
Right, yeah,
I
but that was the first
also
thing on the
have
list.
I have the cloak, the stingray cloak on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so you have 3 attuned items.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What you rolling in the?
Where's the thing you're just talking about? The necklace thing?
Right
Yeah.
here.
You have to do that. You'll go down and click on it over there. This whole time. You didn't actually have that on.
No, because I didn't do anything with it yet, so I
She
didn't.
was scared of it.
Yeah.
So that's a +2 to a lot of your spell stuff. This whole time.
Oh, well, shit.
Wasn't it a +1?
Or +1. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a
But that's
plus,
it,
plus
+2.
one to attack and
Yeah.
to spell saving DC. So that's good stuff.
That's
That's
pretty
really
good.
good
Now I
stuff.
add a 7, 15. That's fun. But yeah, okay, I'll just fucking
Yeah,
do
because
it.
you don't have to do the test things unless you want to, but you at least get a sweet +1 and +1.
And don't forget what it does. Like the one use thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
For, like,
multiple cast the
A
spell.
week. Yeah. It holds up to 1 charge, which replenishes after 1 week.
Yeah, but what's it do? It makes you like you
Well,
when you cast a
there's
spell.
3 different glyphs.
No, he
So-
means before that. Like if you cast Firebolt on something, you can cast it on 2 targets. Right? That's what it's doing with spell.
As a reaction, you may tap into the bubble cloud, tapping into the glyph creates a military clash reality, multiple copies, blah 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 blah. So, does it not do anything until you get a glyph, or does it start with one?
Correct. I have to get the glyphs to be able to use it.
You have to get the glyph to be able to use the glyph things.
Okay.
So there's 0 unlocked glyphs when she has it right now, or is it just
0?
1 or no?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it
You
just
can't use it.
no.
Well, she can.
She can still get the +1
She
+1.
can
but
do
she
+4.
can't
It
get
just
the
gives me a
glyph.
little bit
She
of a
can't
boost.
use any of the stuff until she's
Yeah.
unlocked the glyph
Yeah.
for
So
that
you can
thing.
do that shit. That's
I know, but
You
I'm
could do
terrified
some
of
stuff.
unlocking stuff. But I guess I'll attempt it.
Nice.
Spending a night. All right.
Yeah. Now, question: doing this, and if I succeed, it opens up all 3,
No.
or I
One
can
is
do
one.
it 1 at a time.
Correct.
I'll probably get harder each time.
So let's see how hard the first one is, and then you can decide if you want.
The third unlocked glyph gives me 6 near identical versions of myself.
That's awesome. That'd be
Yes.
sweet.
So, and there you go. So okay, here I go. I'm gonna die in my sleep, guys.
Single turret spells. I just want to see what's supposed to be.
Do you communicate that you're about to do this for us?
Yeah.
So we can like watch you.
Yeah.
Things are about to go down.
Guys, I'm gonna check this
Can you?
amulet out.
Oh, no.
Talisman. Things might get weird. If I start shaking, going crazy,
Just wait longer.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
You're like asking them to stay awake with you?
What happens if
No.
you lose?
I think it
I
might
don't
be a
know.
good idea to
I think
at
we
least
should
have
at least
a
have one
healer.
person
One person.
awake.
Yeah.
Or like at least take rounds and
I-
we can wake the healer up. Can
I-
anyone?
I agree.
Can we bring her back if she fails?
I mean, yeah, we can stabilize her. In terms of like bringing her back from like last time, I still
I
don't
can
think
bring
we're
her
at that
You
level.
can.
Can you? Oh, what?
Well,
Bullshit.
he's gonna have a diamond, I think, but yes,
Oh, yeah. Well, then no.
not current.
Wait, do I? No, I just have a sapphire.
It's gonna be like.
Did
worth
anybody
500
find any
gold.
diamonds? Do we have any diamonds in the? We didn't have any tools or anything in the bag of holding.
Not
Nothing
unless
ocean
you want
bottles.
those 2
Sure, one of
ruby
them's
slivers.
Raised dead or something.
Just
Summon
keep
zombie.
dumping them.
4 crystal glasses. 3 glowing blue pearls.
Yeah, I don't have
Which-
anything like that.
Did we ever find out if those were magical? The glowing blue pearls.
Where did we get this from?
Those are from
Underwater.
the ocean.
Dive down. We saw him
Oh.
going. I think it was before we saw the pirate guy. That's not from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Are you looking to see in your book if you have any?
Anime dead.
No, that's the wrong spell.
We're good.
Perfect.
We're good.
It'll last for a while. It's like the D&D equivalent of refrigerator, I think.
Yeah, I ain't got shit. Felt like ripping the fire.
So,
Are you gonna do the challenge?
With
I'll take the first watch with you.
okay.
Keep an eye on you.
I don't know what's gonna happen. So we'll see.
Do you have a potion you could give her? I don't know. Wherever she
Nice.
is.
Use the potion.
don't you have potions?
Against bronze.
Like
here.
just
I thought we gave you like a big one.
Give her a couple of mystery potions.
I don't have any more potions.
I used the
Oh,
greater
mystery.
one.
19.
mm-mm. Potions.
You don't have any?
I think we're all out.
I don't have any either. I'm out.
I think we all used them last battle.
Okay, let's do it. Just get over with.
Remember your mystery.
Just kill me. It's fine.
You just said that.
The sun falls below the horizon.
You got this, Regina.
The stars come out above.
You're a warrior.
You guys lighting a little fire or anything as you set up camp or cold camp?
I don't know if we do light a fire to attract attention. We probably need something that's quiet for her.
Let's keep it cold tonight. Plus, doesn't the dome make it nice and comfy?
I'll sit up with her and then I'll come in
Just
if you
tell
guys.
Donkey to keep his fucking mouth shut. Like, shit. If you get eaten by wolves, I'll feel bad.
Anybody
The dead donkey.
Suggest him to go to sleep or something. I'm sure he'll be tired.
Regina, you sit down, cross your legs, and begin to meditate under the stars. The hours pass. Feels like a fucking eternity. Just 8 hours of doing nothing but focusing on this amulet. Just when you think you can't keep your eyes open anymore, you're kind of struggling not to drift. You're looking at the amulet, And the colors in it, the purples and blues and swirling blacks, start to move, shift. They spin quicker, becoming a kaleidoscope. And then that expands out from the amulet until it's all you see. You close your eyes, nodding off just for a second. And when you open them, you look around and see space. Stars in every direction. You look ahead.
There's a sheep.
There's a ship.
Sheep.
Oh, it's a sheep. It's a sheep ship. Piloted by sheep.
It's just a giant sheep just going round and round in space.
Why?
Too soon.
Too soon. You see
Oh.
yourself standing in a circular arena floating through this starry void.
Oh my god.
Stonework. These strange looking glowing walls, doorways, hard to say. Shimmering color. But through the thin veil of blue, you see the stars beyond. You look around, shiver a little bit, it's cold. And you hear, "Prove your worth." Turn around, and you see, standing above, a figure wrapped in ragged cloth, with a small head adornment, metal that comes up in 2 points at the front, small stone set in the middle, holding a staff, jagged in its structure with sharp edges and points, and he holds up a hand. Roll initiative.
Mortal Kombat.
11.
You know, there's combat music, man.
Chill the fuck out.
They're trying to make her death cool, man.
Is it gonna be mild spook or major spook?
You're right.
I'm so terrified.
You rolled 11?
I've been dreading
Hey
this
man,
for
hey man,
weeks.
chill out.
For weeks I've been dreading this.
Both fan and out of him. Weeks.
Legit.
But at least you got your traveling companions to help.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna use this old guy, because he's kind of the closest I have.
Oh, death.
I have a ball this mini somewhere.
You have first move.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and firebolt him. That's what I do.
Right before I was going to say.
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Roll again, see if you get maxed out.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
Pretty dang close though.
Dang. Fuck you. Hell yeah.
15. And that's double.
30 fucking fire.
Wow.
30? Jesus.
Good
Fireball.
Take the
I
fucking
know.
sauce! Good fucking move.
You didn't see that shit.
Alright, movement, anything? Bonus action?
Stay there. I don't know where to go. It's a little. I'm in space. There's nowhere to go.
Okay.
So you're on the thing.
I don't like. Are there different levels here?
It looks like there's stairs.
Yeah, there are stairs there. He's on like a path
He's on the top
above.
level. Yeah.
Oh, so you go like this.
I think you can jump off here and here for a quick step.
Things are going well.
For a
I don't
quick death.
see how I can get out of that though.
Center.
Oh, those are
Hmm.
little. Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, I see. Yeah, it does look like it's a pit almost.
No, I see what you're saying.
It might be something she's
But I
gonna
think
jump
actually
up
I think
and
this is a raised dais, and then these are stairs down.
You also have a sweet spell for
Oh, yeah.
jumping places quickly. If you get close.
Oh,
Thunderstep.
mm-hmm.
Yourself.
And Dimension Door, apparently.
Yeah. Go where the fuck you want.
Yeah, I do have that now because we rested since then.
Yeah. It's been days.
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 Do anything?
No,
Days.
I'll just. I guess I'll just do it.
All right. If you would, please,
Sweet Jesus.
make a wisdom saving throw.
6.
Don't forget your lucky feet, champ.
Why?
We need a new sticker
I
for
need a
you.
new sticker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a lucky and be like 20.
Damn.
It's much better.
Much better.
Mark off a lucky feet.
I'm going.
This is, if not now, when?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I only have 3, so it goes on my sleeve.
Yes.
Okay. With your lucky feet, you manage to succeed. You start to feel an effect kind of lock your limbs in place and shrug through it.
Moving like a whole person.
That would have been bad.
He is going to step back through that blue doorway
Oh, he's hefty.
and disappear. As he steps through the shimmering blue, he kind of.
I wonder if he can just come
Let's go.
out the portal, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's your turn. Not a big one.
I got hold actions and stuff.
Hold us one.
Laser thing. I guess.
You're feeling he's hefty.
See metal.
I guess just move me up to that purple area.
Which direction?
This way.
Over this
Yeah,
way.
that way.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
right there.
6.
Right, because that's like coming out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll hold my firebolt until I see another creature.
You're holding firebolt?
Yeah.
Six seconds pass. Another 6.
Oh, maybe I have to chase after him.
Roll perception.
12.
Your passive perception turn that way.
Is that how that works? If it's.
I don't know. Just situationally, it might.
You feel cold start to creep up your leg. And then that cold begins to burn as it wraps around your ankle. Sorry, 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage. You take 4
Yay!
necrotic damage.
Ow.
And he reappears down towards the end of that.
So I see him, so I'm going to do my little firebolt. 20.
20 what?
20 to hit. It hits it?
Mm-hmm.
6.
6. Okay. Another firebolt strikes it. You see it looking weakened, especially after the first one. Starting to get wear and tear. It's kind of it looks taut, decaying almost. And from the firebolt strikes, it looks like pieces of it now are missing, scorch marks left behind.
Fuck it up.
And it's going to reach out to you again. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Is that all? Is that first turn?
Shouldn't I?
As multiple rounds have passed.
Oh.
She held an action to do that.
So I should be able to go again, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to
Sorry.
do that again then. 16.
That misses.
And yeah, I'm gonna move around. Maybe, but I don't want to use it. No.
Where?
Yeah, keep going on. Yep, that
Where
works.
she can go.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
18.
Well,
This is a good dice.
the rolls are with you tonight.
They definitely
You
are.
shrug off the effects again.
No.
Stop trying to hold me. You're making me uncomfortable.
He's gonna move towards her.
Come in.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Three. Well, he's got to move around the ramp. It's your turn.
Okay, I'll fireball him again. So it looks like it's hurting him. 23.
That'll hit. Golly.
4.
4 damage. Like your to hit rolls are great.
The damage of them are not that great.
All right. Bonus action movement.
Move me further around.
Okay. He's gonna pursue. Make another wisdom saving throw.
16.
Good Lord. It's your turn.
Okay, fireball again. 20. Well, more than 20. Sorry.
27.
Yeah. 26 and 11.
11 damage.
Better.
As your firebolt streaks out towards it, it blows out the back. You see chunks of its rotten flesh explode behind as the firebolt goes off into the distance, twinkling like the stars as it joins them. He drops to his knees. Aileen. And falls back.
That's the name of your first book.
Oh, yeah. That's
You stand there,
It's the name of her first listing.
Oh,
breathing heavily.
I thought it was something else.
I know. I did too.
I was like, what does that mean?
That's the
to you?
backstory.
Barely even harmed.
Did you take 4 points of damage?
Through 4
And
firebolts and
fireballs.
fucking
Makes sense.
It's the most Regina way to win.
Yes. Victory at last. I am invincible.
Regina's fireball, like a special spell for
Right.
It's like super high to hit, really low damage.
Yeah.
Sit right at crits.
It's pretty much magic missile. Always hits. 1d4.
The space around you starts to dim. And then the blue shimmering portals dim. And then your vision. With it, the corpse and the arena. Until you come back to your body. Sitting as you almost fall over and sit back upright. You look down at the amulet in your hand. and one of the three tri-section has a glowing white glyph right in its space.
And she falls asleep. Yeah.
You don't say anything to us?
No. Because I was already starting to fall asleep as it was. And then, like, that adrenaline and dealing with it got hit just a smidgen. She just comes back and it's like,
Who was doing the third watch? They would see it.
done.
Yeah.
Like, so they would be able to see it, like, light up in my hand. Whoever was up with me. Rad.
So what does the first one do?
She gets to like cast 4 multiples of the same spell.
3 near identical versions of you appear in front of you at 10, 20, and 30 feet, all of whom cast the same spell at the same direction at the same target. Make rolls for each spell individually.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
So it'd be like
it's like
me
mirror image,
plus
but not.
3 more, right?
And you only can do it once a week, but that's
Mhm.
gonna hit hard as long as you don't use fireball.
As long as she does use fire.
What?
Fuck shit up.
There's only have to be ones that you have
Maybe
to like
like
hit to
18,
attack.
10.
Or
That's
whatever.
true.
Oh, was it D10 that you rolled?
Yeah, she rolls 2d10 for fireball.
I think that's my
That's
highest.
on, actually.
Fuck. Huh.
My highest.
Fuck shit up.
Poison spray is 2d12s. So
Good lord.
But that's
Is that a cone,
area cone that you can't do.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be a single target,
It
right?
has to be when you roll to hit. Which is pretty much Ray of Fraud. That's what it says. Against a single target.
I
So
know,
chill
but
touch fireball.
I'm looking at what poison spray is, and it doesn't say a cone. It just says 10 feet for the range.
But do they
Creature must
roll?
succeed on a Constitution saving throw, so you don't
Yeah.
roll anything to hit. It just
Yeah.
happens and they roll safe. So none of those things.
That's just spell
Gotcha.
attack.
Gotcha.
It's pretty much your Ray of Frost, Firebolt. I think there's 1 or 2 other cantrips, and like Scorching Ray. I just looked up sisters. Scorching Ray at like level 2 is generally like higher level spell that does.
How much damage does Scorching Ray do?
3d10.
No, I don't think it's that much.
3 rays or something.
Right, I think each ray is like 2d8 or
Oh,
something.
Lord.
I don't know.
I survived one.
But there'd be
That's right.
12 rays, right?
Yeah, that'd be fucked up. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range, whatever. Make range spell attack for each ray, so you'd have to roll
12 times. Yeah.
On a hit, target takes 2d6 fire damage.
2d6.
So, that's
For each successful roll, it's another 2d6 you get to
Right.
roll for damage.
so that's a potential 24d6.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a lot of damage.
Got you. Roll the whole thing. That's about
That's
20
when you
more.
use an app.
Oh my
That's
god.
like app type stuff.
I don't know. That's more satisfying.
Well, I mean, combat
That's
doesn't
fine.
take long enough already. Hold on. Gotta count all those now. And this one was like, fuck, which one went to what?
Whatever. Yep. Rad. I did one.
That's good.
All right.
Terrible.
And so whatever day you decided to do that, y'all will rise in the morning as she's passed out with her amulet on her chest. Whoever did the third watch would have.
Swoop her up and put her in the cart.
Oh, she was up there.
Mhm.
All right. So after those 4 days pass, scenery changes a little bit.
So we're saying it's now the 14th?
That is correct.
Is that 9 days? That's 11 days of journey.
No,
Thanks.
we started on the 6th. It's day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we left the Jagged Claw camp on the 6th.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is day 9 of journey.
Yep.
That's fine.
So you ford this river down here, you find a spot. Eventually traveling along it a wee bit. Find a shallow enough place to ford the stream. And rather than being in a sort of slightly wooded, deciduous area that you were in before, traveling along the mountain range, you kind of leave that behind, and you're on open, flat grassland marked frequently by the presence of large boulders and only occasionally by small hillocks, grassy mounds. And you begin traveling along that. Heading south-southeast, from what I understood, your plan was to kind of connect with the road that goes through there and follow that east to use the bridge across the river over Miaswai. And then head for the Bramblevine. Bramblevine. So, traveling through this grassland, boulders, as it is, coming up a bit offset from your path, you see a lush green hillock with something protruding from the top of it.
A what? Hook?
Hillock.
Hill.
Of butter.
Big hill.
Something's protruding
It's
from
like
the
it's
hill.
like a small little hill. Like you've seen, kind of scattered throughout this landscape in the 6 hours or so that you've been traveling through it.
And there's a hook at the top of it?
Something protruding from the top of it.
Does it look?
It's at a bit of a distance. It's like a
So-
little offset from the direct path that you're traveling.
Hold on. You go check that out first.
Me?
Sure.
I want to check out everything.
Well, I give you my blood every day.
Do you want me to die?
It's just a little hill.
That's a yes. Okay, asshole. Flies over there. Transmitting you the image. You see, with this closer look, looks like a wooden staff or a walking stick, something of that general like size and shape, poking up out of the ground at the top of this small little hill. Seems to be covered in some kind of like carved in geometric design.
It's just sticking on the ground.
Yeah, and from it is hanging what looks like a small like necklace, silver in color, with a round pendant.
Does it look like... Is there a mound? Like, does it look like someone died here?
It's hard to say. I mean,
It's not
it
like
doesn't...
freshly dug dirt or...
No, like it looks covered in lush grass like the rest of the little hills and stuff that you've seen around the landscape.
You said it was a staff or a walking stick?
Yes.
Or we don't know.
I mean, they're pretty much the same
A
thing.
woody looking thing.
Yeah, it's like a wood stick.
But doesn't have like no
Around.
crystal or anything like that in it. It doesn't look like
Magical.
superly
just has,
carved
like-
or...
Designs and stuff carved into it, and has a pendant, or what looks like a pendant at least, like hanging from it. Silver chain, silver pendant.
Tell you guys this. There is a staff ahead with a pendant hanging from it. Can't have been here long unless it's being protected or something.
Sounds very suspect. I think we should check it
I've always looked. Regina likes pendants, right?
Apparently.
Probably
anything.
staffs. If it is in fact a staff. Or a walking stick would also be helpful as we looking for these.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should have someone go look at it. Is it like up real far, or is it like we all walk and like okay, there it is.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, it's
Small
not
hill.
like a big hill. It's really like maybe 5 to 10 feet, like
Oh.
from like normal ground level.
Oh yeah, when it goes. with me and sneak up on it.
Good luck.
Sure. Let's have the rest not hang too far back. I don't know. We're sneaking up on a stick.
And
I mean, I'm coming with you, and
Thank
you're
you.
seeing if things are trapped or there's
You wanna
I
make
don't
it,
know,
Yeah, maybe.
I was well. I have
Some
130
kind of-
feet.
Oh, I know.
pit that we might fall into or something.
Let's try. Let's go. All right. We're gonna go up a little bit ahead of the group, not far from the group, and I'll check for traps on the way.
Where are you checking for traps, dog?
Bear traps and
Between
stuff.
the
You know?
blazes of grass.
Gilvin just said there might be
The
traps.
flat grassland.
That could be
Spike
holes.
pits or
Yeah, spike pits.
Sure.
You never know.
Why not?
Pile of shit.
We're just being cautious.
cow pies,
It looks suspicious.
Sheep pies.
goddamn sheep. Burn all the sheep.
that is a 14.
Okay. As you approach the small hillock, you do not see any traps.
How close am I?
How close do you want to be, dog?
Like 30 feet away.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring everyone else up closer.
Okay.
And then summon Mage Hand out to try to take the pendant off the staff.
Okay. You stand 30 feet away. Mage hand. Yeah. Tilts over to the staff. Lift the pendant off. Okay. Lifts it off. Begins to float back towards you.
Bring it back towards us. Check the traps before I touch
Don't
it.
I'm gonna walk up to the staff while he's doing this and just like look at the symbols, see if I can read them or decipher anything about it.
Sure.
It's just like
Roll. Man, yeah, it's
I rolled 21 for my investigation. It was a pendant.
of the pendant. Looks like pendant dog. You do see though that now that you're holding it closely, it has like similar geometric patterns, like engraved into its form as well. Roll an Arcana check.
19.
19. Some of it looks similar to like glyph work that you've seen, but it's not like it doesn't seem as organized. You're not able to decipher like any sort of intent. You're almost not even sure if it's intentionally supposed to be like magical or not, or if it's just like kind of haphazard geometric designs.
Detect magic. Do I see anything from the pendant or the staff?
Oh, please.
That's
It's a
amazing.
better idea than I was going to do. I was going to go up and touch it.
I was going to suggest you touch it actually.
Yeah.
I was going to.
Did you learn nothing from Malazar?
Okay. Everyone has their role to play. in the
It's
group.
true. You check for traps. You find them. And we heal whoever gets to find them. It's a simple process.
From the amulet, no. From the staff, yes.
What can you sense the aura?
What's the aura look like? What school?
Uh,
If that's allowed.
combination of conjuration and necromancy.
Hell yeah.
Necromancy. Oh.
Sounds dirty.
Dookie dookie shit.
On what?
On the staff, it's I don't look like demon magic shit.
Diamond.
Would you like to grab
the
it first?
amulet.
or-
No, before you touch it.
Sorry.
Put
yeah.
the amulet in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
Just in case you touch it and some demon appears wearing the amulet.
All
I'm
right.
gonna grab it, pull it out. So
You put your hand on the staff, try to pull it out of the ground, and it doesn't seem to be coming up. So you get the other hand on there, pull harder, it pops out. You kind of like stumble a couple feet back,
Then I die.
and then the ground falls out beneath you
Feather fall.
Shit.
as the. Oh, not that far.
I consider feather fall.
As
Let's see, I grab
the
it.
hillock kind of pulls itself together and crumbles, and out of its form climbs a beast of flesh and bone
Sweet.
and blood.
Red.
Roll initiative.
Cool.
Yeah.
Actually, don't. We'll pick up here next week. It's 11.